You walked up in here, you're talking to my partner, calling him bro. He's over twice your age. You should be calling him sir.
This is 18-year-old Christian Hillman, who has been hit with a brutal reality check.
You're a kid, and you need to grow up, young man.
Sir, can you please stop raising your voice?
No, I will not, because you know what? You are not going to tell me what to do. Do you understand?
I will file a complaint on you.
Go ahead, do it!
In September 2016, a haunting image surfaced the internet. The image of Christian staring into the camera with blood-stained hands. Just weeks earlier, a confrontation would take place, which would leave the victim gurgling in his own blood and with severe brain damage. Now, as Hillman sat in the interrogation room, his spoiled, entitled nature became painfully clear.
Can you give me a double mattress? Can I put these handcuffs on? Can I get an attorney in here?
Get me an attorney.
Bring an attorney in here.
Oh, yeah, really?
I have the right to an attorney. You do get in here right now.
What crimes has he committed, and what dark path led him here?
We just hung out for a little bit.
You said you contemplated and talked about what happened. What were you guys talking about?
Then what?
You said that after he was gurgling, the guy was gurgling, and you guys left, got out of there, and you contemplated on what had took place. What were you guys talking about?
Like afterward?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. We're just trying to forget about it. Like, I lost my temper. I really hate being angry.
Sure.
Christian's story begins to unravel when the detectives bring in the two friends who were with him that night.
I just drove in like LVS and drew like a bill on one of them and stuff like that, just to goof around.
Sure.
And then we were like, all right, let's just go dirt bike some more because it's getting way too dark. And then that. Yeah, but we were like, he's probably gonna be there soon. So he jetted off. I got on, we jetted off. Hat flew off, put it back on. I couldn't find it, so I was like, he's probably right up here waiting for me because I could see like the blinking light of like the four-way stop. So I get up there, and he's nowhere to be seen, and I'm like, oh. So I go, you know, like, so I go left. Go left for about maybe half a mile, and couldn't find him again. So I'm like, gotta turn around, he's gonna be back there somewhere. So I turn around and I call him. I'm like, yo, Christian, where are you? No, first and I'm like, we're still out dirt biking, dude. I need to find Christian before we head back, because I don't know where I am. And he's like, all right, bro, well, where are you back? Because I'm hang. I'm like, all right, hang up, call Christian. Doesn't answer. I'm like, put my phone in my pocket. I'm like, looking both ways. I get a call from Christian. All I hear is like frantic, like moving and stuff like that. And I'm like, Christian, are you still driving? Like, stop, like answer your phone. And he's like, this dude's unconscious. I was like, what? This dude's unconscious. So I'm like, what? So I pull up some more and I see this like truck with its, hazards going off. I'm like, what the f? So I pull up.
So let me ask you this. So you're on the phone with Christian as this is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so you call him, he answers, he says this dude's unconscious.
And I was like, what? And then I hung up and I put it in my pocket, pulled up to see where he was, because then it was just like a bunch of like muffling. It sounded like he was going like this. And I finally saw the truck, so I pulled up and he was like right there, and this dude's like laying there unconscious. And I'm like, dude! And he's like, dude, he choked me. And I was like, what? And I was like, we need to go, bro. You just knocked him out. Let's go, bro. And he's like, all right, bro, let's go. And he was like trying to like pick up his dirt bike, and like people started showing up, and he started like talking to all these people and everything. And I was just like sitting on the ATV like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? And then he got on and we just jetted back to his crib.
Okay. So you get back to his house.
Yeah.
Pull these things in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
And then what'd you guys do?
And then we sat for about maybe an hour, smoked some cigarettes. Ate a little bit of food. And then we were like, I'm going to go back to my house. We're like, sure. Go back to my house.
Okay. So, what'd you guys talk about? I mean, very dramatic story,
yeah.
very animated on what happened there, and then you're telling like, yeah, they went to the house, eat, smoke, and that was it. I mean, I gotta imagine this is a pretty traumatic event.
Yeah,
you guys are sitting, talking about what happened.
Yeah,
what did he say?
Christian said that he was driving, and the guy like got really close to the back of him, And he's always told me that it's like scary when someone gets to really close to the back of you on like a, you know, a two-wheeler. Like it's, you know, so they touch that back wheel, you're gonna fall. So he starts pulling over, and the guy pulled over with him. And I believe him in that part because his bike was parked right in front of his truck. And I'm like, so I was like, all right, whatever. And then so Christian gets off the bike, and the guy must have gotten out of the car too. And Christian said he laid hands on him, and Christian just beat the shit out of him. And she said it was complete self-defense. Like, I've known Christian for a while now.
You know what self-defense is?
I mean, it's like when someone, like, attacks you and you use, like, I would say, I guess a little bit.
Did that sound like this scenario?
As badly as he was hurting, I couldn't tell you.
Honestly, as badly as he was hurting, do you think this is self-defense?
No.
Okay. Why? You went to, besides going to Grand Rapids Christian, you seem like you've been in the streets. You got friends who's in the streets. You seem like an intelligent young dude, right? So
this is in a severe condition. Like,
sure.
Like, punching someone in the face and knocking them out is one thing, and like, or like pushing someone out of the way or something like that.
And then doing what? After you push them out of the way, you get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But apparently he was like kicking him and shit, and like all of this like extra shit. I was just like,
do you think that's a little extreme?
It's not a little extreme. It's a lot extreme. Like, sure. I was knocked out at a party once, and the guy slammed my head in the cement, gave me a concussion.
Right.
Like, I don't like fighting.
No, and you know, and I'm just going based on Christian's story that this guy came and grabbed his neck.
This friend is none other than Noah Bolowski, the one who snapped the infamous photo of Christian and posted it on social media. The way Noah speaks, it's clear that the incident left him deeply shaken. Despite being Christian's friend, even he recognizes the sheer inhumanity that Christian unleashed that day. His other friend will also agree that Christian indeed went too far that day.
Were you there when he took that picture?
Yes.
Okay.
He was on his porch.
Do you know why he had him take his picture?
No.
Did he ask him to take his picture?
No.
Did Christian ask him to take it?
No. I'm not really sure. Like, the picture was just taken. I think he just didn't even say anything, just took the picture.
Okay. Did you take any pictures of him?
No.
No?
I just want to forget that. Like, I didn't want any pictures of it.
You said you have not had any contact with Christian since?
No.
Via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you know these are all things we can check?
Yep.
No contact with him?
No contact.
Okay.
Don't even have his number.
So you're mainly...
But I think I had some information that wasn't mentioned through all of this.
So Christian told you he was on...
2 bars of Xanax.
Anything else?
And then I witnessed him take 2 more that night when I told him not to. So when he came in this office, that means he was on it.
Oh, he was tripping when he was here.
Yeah.
That was clear.
And I think that's what started the fight. He felt like he was invincible because he was on Xanax.
You ever taken it?
No.
I'm just wondering, I've never taken it either, I'm just wondering what it does, what it makes you feel like.
I heard it makes you like mellow. And like, but in his case, it didn't.
Clearly he was not mellow.
Right.
It made him violent. It's just sad. Anything else? No.
Christian was under the influence of Xanax when he committed the crime. It's quite evident now who was actually intoxicated. Up until now, the detectives have been patient with his behavior, but he's in for a surprise.
Y'all about to lock me up?
No. Well, we need you to be completely honest with everything.
Oh, I'm being completely honest with you guys.
Okay. Not being completely honest with everything. Okay. And I don't want to appreciate you're trying to come up with a story that it was self-defense and this guy grabbed me by the neck, and I don't have the forms with me. But do you realize there was an event at the church when this whole thing took place? You were so angry, you did not realize who was around, who was watching, who was listening. So, what I said earlier, and I know you're concerned, you said, I don't want to go, you got to be honest, okay? And I'm not yelling, screaming, I'm being just giving you straight up.
You're being cool, bro.
I'm just you gotta be honest. You know,
like
I've done this job way too long to know, one, you're not giving us certain names because I think this might be your boy, you don't want to tell on your boy, blah, blah, blah. We're going to find out. So that's not going to help you out when we find, or if it was another couple guy, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the thing is, you're not being 100% honest, okay? Because there's two sides to the story, okay? One is yours. 2 and 3 is your buddies. 4 is the victim. So then you kind of look, all right, is the victim story going to match up to your story? But in this case, it's easy because we can take your story out and the victim story out, and we can talk to witnesses who don't know you and don't know the victim. So for a case like this, it's simple. I mean, we just talk to the witness. What'd you see? What'd you hear? Who did what? Who did what next? It's better than catching it on video because you have witnesses who don't even know you and don't know. It's different if I say, Christian, yeah, we got 2 witnesses. Well, who are they? Well, it's the victim's cousins. Well, then that doesn't make sense. Of course, they're going to say, you did this. These are church folks is leaving a church, driving off, and witness this whole thing go down. And you guys didn't realize that they're standing watching this thing go down. They watched what you did, what you guys did. They heard what was said and what happened, and that's how we ended up there, is because they were the ones that called 911.
No, understandable.
So your story is not even close to what these witnesses, these poor folks, saw. It's not true.
Can I get an attorney in here?
What's that?
Can I get an attorney in here?
It's up to you.
No, I'd like one right now. Oh, hell yeah. I never had these on before.
Yeah, you're going to have them on now.
Do you think that's cool?
What's cool?
Having those on?
No, it's just a new experience.
Okay.
But I mean, you almost think it's cool. Do you think it's cool to be here right now?
I mean, no, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool somebody put their hands on my neck too and threaten me.
Okay.
That's not cool.
But here's the other thing I want you to realize, okay? You asked for an attorney, so I'm not asking you any questions. I'm just going to talk for a second.
Yeah,
okay?
Go for it.
All right? How old are you?
Yeah.
Okay? And you walked up in here, and you're talking to my partner, calling him bro. He's over twice your age. You should be calling him sir.
I did call him
What I'm sitting here listening to, while I'm sitting here in my chair, is listening to a kid who thinks that he's just talking with 2 guys instead of understanding the gravity of why he's sitting in this room. Okay? Old. And you need to grow up, young man.
Sir, can you please stop raising your voice?
No, I will not. Because you know what? You are not going to tell me what to do. Do you understand?
I will file a complaint on
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead.
Go give me my fucking lawyer. You think this
really? Go do it. You see what I mean? Huh? Sitting there calling me a nigger?
I never even called
one of my partners.
I never even called you a bro.
Really? What did you just say? That's your problem. That's why you don't understand the gravity of why you're sitting in this chair at 1:30 in the morning. Because you're a kid who thinks he's a tough guy. And you want us to sit there and believe that you're just driving down the road on your ATV and this guy's honking his horn and you didn't do nothing wrong? You got an attitude, and it shows by the way you're talking to my partner in the
He was a 7-year-old man. And he also put his hands around me.
Okay. So you're going to say that to all these other witnesses that saw what happened. We're doing a search warrant at your house right now.
Oh, you are, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get my attorney in here
You
right
have
now.
no idea who you're playing with.
Yep.
Oh, believe me, I do.
So the
Yeah.
ATV, the bike is coming out of the garage right now, the blood all in the garage, everything. We have it all.
There's no blood in the garage, cuz.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You slipped up, buddy.
You got a lot growing up.
Oh,
on you.
yeah. As hard as you.
Get me an
We're not
attorney.
bringing an attorney in here.
Oh, yeah, really?
Okay.
Come sue the out of y'all.
We're not
I have the right
attorney.
You do
Get in here right now.
and you can get
And
one.
when you go over to the jail, and then you can call and get an attorney. Okay?
What the f*** am I going to jail?
You'll find out.
You'll find out.
Big tough guy.
You're a
You'll
tough
find
guy.
out.
You know all the answers, bro.
Y'all some assholes, bro.
Christian played right into the cops' hands, and now they had to break the gravity of the situation he is in.
We're doing a search warrant at your house right now. So my boss is out there at the house. I got a search warrant. Magistrate signed it. So,
But I got nothing to hide in my house, man.
I know. I hear you. But I'm just letting you know what's going on. I mean, I don't want you to think that I'm doing anything. I'm not making
no,
it
yeah,
up.
but yeah, you're keeping it 100, bro.
And you know, there is blood inside of that garage. And
In my garage?
Chris, okay. I don't know what other way to tell you, man. I'm not making this up. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know you're not making it up. You're
Inside of your garage, yes. There's blood inside of your garage. Okay? So, that's what we're dealing with right now.
Okay.
And we're in the process of finding.
Thanks, man.
Okay?
Oh yeah, I understand.
When Christian hears that the cops are about to search his home, he knows he messed up. Panic sets in and he quickly asks for an attorney again, realizing the walls are closing in on him.
What's going on with the attorney situation?
We don't get you an
We don't
attorney.
get you
You
an
ask for
attorney.
an attorney. That's on you to get an attorney.
Okay, but I'm supposed to be publicly appointed ones.
You don't understand how the process works, do you?
It's not our job.
Well, whose job is it? Because I'm not
Your
about,
job.
I'm not about to answer a bunch more questions. I know my.
We're not asking you any questions, Christian. Then what question have we asked since you said you want an attorney?
Well, I mean, the thing is, he put me in these for absolutely no damn reason. I'm just sitting here cooling.
Okay.
I don't understand it.
You're being detained right now. Okay? We're not asking you any questions, and it's not our job to call to get you an attorney. That's not our job.
Then whose job is it?
Yours.
Okay, well, I need my phone to do that.
Girl. You just hang tight, Christian. We're going to get the search warrant done, and we'll kind of decide what's going to happen next, okay?
How can we get a hold?
Really? You guys don't need to contact them. They had nothing to do with it.
Well, here's the thing. You're not running this investigation, so it's not your decision on who we're going to talk to.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to talk to you.
How do you know? You don't know what somebody else is going to do.
Oh, but damn sure I do.
Okay.
Hey, yo, get my attorney, too.
Hey, yo, we don't do that.
All right, well, give me my phone so I can call my lawyer. He about to come in here and get all this up.
It's clear now that he thinks that getting an attorney will get him out of the murder charge, so he keeps acting like a tough gangster and says that his friends will not talk to the detectives, but he is unaware of the fact they already had.
I was trying to be polite as hell for the first thing. Y'all start asking me some questions. Trying to be all nice to y'all. Then old Billy Bad over here thinks she has a bad, she's one bad mother. Play that. And I'm just gonna let y'all know too that y'all not let me see an attorney, I'm gonna sue the f out of you. Y'all gonna lose some f***ing bank.
Like any spoiled teen, he will now call his parents, complaining about the situation and expecting them to fix everything for him. But it will be interesting to see how his parents react.
You know something's got me super f***ed up?
What?
You wanna know something's got me super f***ed up?
What's going on?
Well, right now I am in the Kent County Police Department. I am chained to the floor, and they were refusing me to give me an attorney.
Well, we have to hire one. What do they charge you with?
No, this is the thing, Dad. Like, literally, they will not get me a public appointed attorney, and that's their job.
Because we can afford one. They don't have to get you one until after they're raining.
Alright, well, I'm not staying in jail then. I'm sorry. Like, somebody's gonna have to bail me out.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you damn sure can.
What are you arrested for?
Well, for getting in a fight with that dude. I shouldn't even brought my ass down here. They're trying to pull that good cop, bad cop. That's hilarious. They think they got that shit all figured out. Like there's some OGs or something.
Christian, you know.
I'm 12. I don't give a f about them niggas.
Christian, come on now. You know, you're letting things work for yourself. Just talking like that.
No, but the only problem, this is what I'm not understanding here, is they will not give me an attorney which is supposed to be present during this time. They have me shackled to the floor. I am not violent. I have no weapons. They have me chained to the floor.
Okay. Christian, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know when we can get you an attorney. It's the middle of the night.
Alright, well, you're gonna have to come putting up with this bullshit. So, like, I'm cussing these cops out. They think they're all really bad. They're really not.
Well, all this induced me to a lot more trouble.
No, I got freedom of speech. I can say whatever the f I want to those niggas.
All right, Christian, you're going to be like that. I can't help you. I can't help you. You're going to just get more trouble.
Alright, well, I need somebody to come bail me out.
Well, I don't know if you can. I'll have to call my office.
Alright, I'm
Listening to how he talks to his father, it's clear that he's used to having everything his way. This entitled attitude isn't just a coincidence, it's a direct result of his upbringing. Watch closely how he also talks to his mother, exposing the root of his arrogance and sense of entitlement.
Hello?
Want to come down to the police station?
Well, I have the detectives here right now.
Alright, well, what are they saying to you, and what are they searching?
For the clothes that you wore.
The clothes that were? Oh. Why you left them in the house?
So they were worn?
Oh, they had a warrant?
Yeah. I'm sure they don't want to wear your dirty underwear.
Alright, no.
This is not a laughing matter. I know. I'm sorry, Christian.
Yeah, like, I'm really pissed. They have me chained to the floor.
They chained you to the floor?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Why would they chained you to the floor?
Yes. So you come down here, like, right now and settle this out? So I'm not having it. They refuse to give me an attorney. They will not have a publicly appointed attorney come in here so I can talk with them. And that's my rights.
Yeah?
So they're breaking my rights? So basically, I'm coming back and I'm suing them for everything they had.
Gee, Christian.
Look. You got me chained to the floor.
You're laying on the floor when you're chained.
Yeah. Just come down here.
Well, I have the guys here right now, so I can't leave.
Those I need help more. I need a lot more help than what they're doing right now.
Yeah, listen, I can't leave. I can't even go downstairs in the basement or anything.
Why?
Because they're doing a search. Whereabouts are you anyhow?
I am at the Kent County Jail right now.
Is that the one? Kent County,
Like I go knock on the door, but these Niggas happy, so the chain can't even reach the door to knock on it.
Oh,
Yeah, I just really need you down here.
okay. So
So
I can't leave right now. I can't leave. These guys are doing their job, and I can't leave. You know? And my phone is dying, by the way.
really need you to be here.
So are you at the Kent County Jail House?
Yes.
That's what you call it?
Well, actually, damn it, hang on. I'm up. This is going to be a struggle. Listen, come on.
Damn it. Well, Christian, you have your phone. Can I call you back?
Well, I'd rather not. I'd rather have you come.
I am going to.
You coming down here?
Yes, I am. As soon as I get a chance, I will.
All right, look.
Everything comes down here. And you're at the Kent County.
It's Kent County.
It's not with the sheriff's department.
Like what's the precinct?
Kent County Sheriff's Department.
Kent County Sheriff's. Yeah, I'm at the Kent County Sheriff's Department.
Kent County
Bro,
Sheriff's
can you please get this off my way?
And that's our policy.
I understand, bro. It's uncomfortable as hell, man.
Yeah, sure. It's not made for comfort.
All right, man. Yeah.
Because I do have to plug my phone in somewhere.
Okay. Well, I really need y'all to come down here and bail me out.
Okay, I will.
All right. So when am I supposed to be seeing you?
Well, I don't know how long the gentleman will be here. So I don't know.
My phone's on a low battery right now too, and I'm pretty much.
Okay, well, hang up the phone and then I'll come down. If they still think that I don't know anything, then I'm going to keep it that way. That way they don't have the time that you left or the time you came back or the time you left. So you got enough.
Christian's conversation with his mom sheds light on their relationship and underscores how much his parents are responsible for his downfall. His mother's comment that the detectives don't know she's aware of his crime and that she intends to keep it that way shows the lengths to which she will go to protect her son. Her misguided encouragement will only worsen his situation, further entrenching him in his destructive path. And now you'll hear his demands, which will confirm that Christian is indeed a spoiled brat.
Yeah, man, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. If y'all think it's going to sell, can you give me a double mattress?
Look, man. All right, here's the deal. We're just kicking it, right? We're just kicking it. You watch way too much TV, dude. Like the whole getting you an attorney, and now you're asking for a double I mean, come on, man. We don't put in requests. None of that happens. That's not real. None of that's real. I mean, if you're locked up tonight, you're gonna get what you get. I mean, we don't.
Oh man, I've slept on worse, believe me, bro.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I don't get what this kind of facade is. I mean, it's like, no, we don't put requests in for a double mattress and your own room, and this isn't a hotel. I mean,
oh, that's not what I meant, like a double mattress, bro. I mean like a double match.
They don't do that, dude. They just don't. No.
That's pretty whack.
But
Christian's privileged attitude becomes evident during his interrogation. He demands a double mattress and calls his parents, expecting them to fix his situation. His sense of entitlement stems from the way he was raised, and this is a pattern that repeatedly surfaces throughout the case. Driven by his desperation to leave the situation, he calls his mom once more.
Everybody just left.
They did? So do you think you'd come down here now?
Are you out?
What?
Are you out?
No, I'm chained to the floor.
They told me that you will probably come home tonight, but they have a lot of questions for you, and they don't know when that will be.
All right. Well, I'm going to have the best lawyer ever there, so their questions aren't going to do it.
Well, one thing they said, this one detective guy said that they already know. They already know that, so, you know, you could tell them their names. But,
You think I'm snitching out any of my boys?
the trouble of it is that they already know who it is.
Watch for all I can.
But, they know who it is, so what I have to do is wait for you to call me when the detectives are in, but they're bringing you some clothes to put on, because they're going to keep the clothes you got on. They took your boots.
Wait. They took my boots? What boots?
Your blue ones, because they have blood all over them. This is not going over well for you at all.
No, not.
Just like you said, you did some serious damage, but the thing of it is I think there's two sides to the story.
There is two sides of the story. He grabbed me by my neck, thought he was all hard and everything, so tried to slam me to the ground. Hell no.
And you got his kick for it then, didn't you?
Yeah, he
Now you're going to pay the price because you overdid it.
good. I mean, maybe he won't fuck with somebody else.
But like the detective here, he just says, he's got to answer some questions. He says he's just got to answer some questions. But the thing is, it is Christian.
All right. The thing is, don't come home.
No, please come home.
Why please come home?
I want you to please come home.
Why?
Well, you don't have to tonight if you don't want to.
No, why you want me home now?
Well, because of everything that happened. They just asked me, they're going to let him go tonight. They won't keep you.
Wait, what?
They're going to let you. You'll probably be able to get out of jail, get out of the detective department tonight and come home. But if you don't want to come home, then you can do what you want.
It's appalling to hear a mother speak to her son who has committed a crime in such a manner. Instead of questioning his actions, she insists he comes home, showing a disturbing lack of accountability and concern. After hours of Christian sitting in the interrogation room, officers finally arrive to photograph the injuries he's alleged to have.
This dude's gonna document your injuries that you got to your hands, your neck.
I have injuries in my neck.
You said he choked you, right?
Yeah, he grabbed me around here.
Right. So you should have injuries there.
And
Yeah.
what I need you to do is stand up right here. I'm going to take some overalls, show this is you.
I'm going to need a little help here first.
Okay, I think that's what you're working on.
The officers, however, never found any of these injuries. Police discovered damning evidence at Christian Hillman's home, including steel-toed boots and blood-stained jeans with McFarland's DNA. On July 24, 2017, Hillman was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to 22.5 years to 100 years in prison, with parole possible in 2039.
The jury finds Mr. Hillman guilty of second-degree murder.
William McFarland endured a horrific death, suffering multiple rib fractures, severe head trauma, and unstable facial injuries. Despite receiving medical care, he succumbed to his injuries on October 31, 2016. His eldest son, Jason McFarland, spoke in court, honoring his father as a kind and extraordinary man, leaving a devastated family and community to mourn his loss.
I've lost my hunting partner, my father, my fishing partner. Everything I do to this day, the hobbies and everything, he taught me.
Nothing's gonna bring my dad back. So we do feel that, we got justice, and we were happy that, the jury saw that, second degree is what they should have gone with. But, still, it's just a terrible situation.
As we conclude this unsettling case, we are left with difficult questions. Was Christian always on this path, or did his upbringing and environment play a role in shaping his sense of entitlement and detachment from reality? Could stricter parenting or greater accountability have changed the outcome, or was this tragedy inevitable? How much responsibility lies with the individual, and how much with those who raise them? In the end, what truly influences a person's capacity for cruelty?
You don't want people to find out?
No, I'm talking about my family, like my mama, my daddy.
You don't want them to find out? Why not?
Because I haven't told them myself.
19-year-old Devon Kareem Robinson had been keeping a secret from his parents, but when the truth finally came out, it was far darker than anyone could have imagined. And in a single night, he shot 5 people, killing 3 because of a secret that had begun to unravel.
It's real important, man. 3 people lost their lives that night.
But even after turning what was supposed to be a house party into a bloody massacre, and at the same time being caught on CCTV, Devon still believes he can slip through the grasp of justice.
3 people died. That's not funny.
What's funny is you sitting here trying to accuse me of something I didn't really do.
This haunting massacre happened on the night of May 25, 2019, when 5 friends planned a house party. Like anyone planning a party, they made a quick run to the store. Alunte, Timothy, Paris, and Blair were just enjoying their night, unaware they were about to cross paths with someone who would turn it into a deadly encounter. Just right at the gas station, they meet Devon Kareem Robinson. Paris tried to strike up a flirtatious conversation, and Devon seemed to play along. Before leaving the car, Paris casually invited him to the party. Not long after, Devon showed up to their door ready to party. But what followed would turn a night of fun into a scene of sheer chaos. By morning, Blair was on the phone with police, begging for help.
What's going on at the location, ma'am?
I apologize. I just came back and found out and 2 of my friends are fatally wounded.
Hello, sir. Is the bleeding control now?
My God, it's been talking here.
And just a minute later, the officers received a second call, this time from Armand Matthews, who had also been at the party.
Please, get emergency. Somebody just came in and shot my friends. Where he shot, please? Shot in the chest now.
When officers finally arrived, they were met with a horrifying scene. Blood splattered across the walls, and Alunte, Paris, and Timothy laying dead. Now, with the killer on the loose, the detective's next step was clear. The survivors were brought in to give their statements and help piece together what happened.
Describe this person that came in and did that.
All I really saw was his eyes. I saw that he had on a black ski mask and a hat, maybe a black coat, like all black, but I couldn't really tell him out because I was too busy trying to react. And
okay, we'll work through that. Now, when you say ski mask, just something to cover.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like here? Man, or just...
It was like here. He had his top half covered with a hat like...
Okay.
All right, man. So, you know we're for homicide unit, right? Why would somebody want to come in there and try to harm you guys?
I don't know. I predicted that it was a hate crime.
Tell me, man. Who do you think that?
To be honest, I don't know.
Neither could identify the killer at first, but Blair remembered meeting a man at the gas station giving officers their first lead.
He was like light-skinned. I can't really describe exactly what his features were. I can only remember that he was light-skinned and 5'8".
Who was talking to the light-skinned guy?
Paris.
Paris?
Yes.
Okay.
And her only intention was basically to just have a good time. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know that the definition of a good time can sometimes be dangerous, and what she was doing was dangerous, but she literally meant no harm.
With their only lead in hand, officers combed the area around the house, checking for nearby CCTV. Luckily, they found one. Though the footage was grainy, it showed a man fleeing at the exact time after the shooting. When they reviewed the gas station cameras, they finally got a clear picture of Devon. The footage captured the entire sequence, the victims meeting Devon, him deciding whether to go stopping by the shop, and walking away. They also uncovered footage of Devon returning to the station hours later, looking visibly disgusted, as if he might be about to vomit. The officers began their search in the direction the footage showed Devon running, first toward Burnswick, then continuing towards Buckingham. Robinson's residence was identified as 3440 Buckingham, but Devon was nowhere to be found, and his mother had also disappeared. Eventually, after an anonymous tip, officers located Devon hiding on the opposite side of the street. Without delay, officers took Devon into custody and began a session of interrogation that would uncover disturbing secrets no one was ready for.
And I think the first question we want to ask you, just answer it simply. I don't want you to go into any details about anything. Do you know why you are here right now, today?
Not really, but partial.
Okay. Well, you've been arrested for triple homicide.
Being here
For triple homicide. And those three individuals that we know that you're responsible for shooting. Now, I don't want you to say anything right now, but we know that you're responsible for shooting. They had to secure enough to arrest you for the homicide. Now, we know some other things that happened prior to that. We know some things that they did to you that was not cool prior to that. We know that you were intoxicated prior to that, and when they took you back to the house, some other things happened. Okay, so we know exactly what you did, but we want to know why you did what you did. What was your emotional state during that time at night and everything else? So that's what we're here to talk to you about. And we know pretty much everything, based on electronic videos. Okay, a lot of people want to talk about some wiretap stuff. Now, some things that was going on with these three individuals that you don't know that was going on. We were investigating them for some other stuff, some similar stuff that they did to you as well. But we have been investigating these guys. And we know they're involved in a whole lot more stuff than you even know about. Okay? But just like they took advantage of you, we understand they took advantage of some other people. There's some other complaints out about these guys. We are a homicide task force. Okay? Do you know what that is?
Well, I don't know too much about the police.
Okay, so let me explain to what we are. We are a multi-jurisdictional task force. You know what jurisdiction is, right? Jurisdiction
is like an area, right?
Correct. So we investigate things long term. And like I said, these individuals that did what they did to you, we understand a lot more than you understand. You're not the first person they set up and did some things to. We understand what you did. We know exactly what you did. But we also understand you was under some stress and under there were some things that was going on that night that they took advantage of you. We don't want you to be ashamed of anything. We don't want you to be sitting back where it's like you beating yourself up about all this kind of stuff, because we know what happened to you. And what happened to you was horrible. We know it was horrible.
Without wasting a moment in such a delicate case, detectives went straight for the Reed technique. This time they rely on minimization, portraying Devon not as a monster, but as someone who had been wronged and was himself a victim of circumstance. The idea is simple. If he feels understood, he might open up. But this tactic works rarely, maybe one success in 10 attempts, and Devon is not facing a minor accusation. He is accused of triple homicide, and both sides know they have to play their cards carefully. But what detectives do not yet realize is that Devon is about to make this game far more difficult than they had imagined.
You ain't gave us no problem. You ain't been no. You've been polite. Like he said, you're very articulate, extremely smart. So you not being a with us, we're not going to be a to you. Fair enough?
Fair.
Okay. And we know what happened, but we want to hear from your words exactly what these guys do, because we know, even though you kind of lost it at that moment and did what you did, but we both men too, and we understand we might have did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When people are enraged or people are under a stressful situation, if you got alcohol or some other drugs is involved, you don't think properly. And sometimes you might do some things that you sit back later on and be like, damn, what the hell have I done? Now, because we are a federal task force, and because we have FBI at our beck and call, we have Michigan State Police, Detroit Police, we have all these different entities to come in. We have resources, electronic resources. We have a lot of different technology that we can use, okay? And I know for a fact that this stuff has bothered you enough that you actually kind of talked about it to people, because what we do, we scan the neighborhoods, okay? And we have these devices, just like you see Google Earth is around here taking pictures of neighborhoods, and you can zoom in on a house and all this other kind of stuff. We have that technology too, where we can scan the neighborhoods and we can actually listen to conversations. You don't have to be on your phone sometime either. But what happened to you freaked you out, didn't it? Scared you up, messed your head up. We get that. We get that. But you need to talk about that. You need to talk about that. And we can go to the prosecutor's office and we can advocate for you and say, look, this guy's cooperating. He's, from the time we met you, walked you over, you've been nice as hell. You didn't treat us like we haven't treated you like right or wrong.
Right.
Okay? And so I just want you to understand this, that sometimes things happen, but when you cooperate, sometimes it's a lot better for you. You understand that?
Right.
And I know you might be embarrassed to talk about some of the things, but what we talk about in this room is between us right now. And we need to talk about some of these things, and we need to talk about some of the emotions you're feeling. I can see it right now. You look like you're full right now. You look like you want to cry right now. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
The detective keeps pressing, constantly talking about the evidence and trying to stir Devon's guilt. But Devon is no fool. For a long time, he simply sits there, calm and patient, letting the detective talk. He knows silence might be his best defense, and that short answers of yes or no are enough. Moreover, when the officers attempted to show empathy, his response was to laugh, revealing just how strong his defense mechanisms were at that point. His composure is striking, and even though the detectives are doing everything they can to make Devon feel emotionally comfortable, he's far too gruesome to respond, and that becomes clearer with every moment that follows.
Anything, but you can feel free to talk about it.
Right.
Because we know that, I mean, unless we got it wrong, did somebody take advantage of you on that night?
Ain't nobody take advantage of me.
So you want to tell us what happened that night? I mean, what caused somebody to go in and shoot somebody?
That, I don't know about that.
That's not true.
I don't know.
That's the worst thing you do, too, because you create, what you show now is a consciousness of guilt. If you lie about something, you show a consciousness of guilt. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a good way to go.
Just from me personally, I live in the area, the Berkshire and Mac. I've seen you at the gas station circles. You grew up over there. I know your people. I've seen you over there. And me looking at you now, you're tired because you've been uneasy the last week or so because you've been just jumping around. So for me personally as a man, I know you personally as a man, your people. I know you ain't been sleeping. You ain't been eating. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to get money to live, go different places to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I need you to consider all that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody judging you, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Mama, family, ain't nobody gonna judge you for what happened. I can't judge you, he can't judge. Only one person can judge, that's the man above.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it would be in your best interest to talk about it. Just to break it down on everything that happened, because denial would make it, you know what I'm saying, make it a little hard on you. And you don't need that, because we know, because of technology, like my partner said, we were already looking at these guys. You know what I'm saying? We know some things that they did, and it ain't right. Let it out. I think you'll feel better. Get that monkey off your back.
Ain't nothing to let out. I ain't did nothing.
Okay, let's just say this then. Let me take it a step further. If you didn't do anything, we know for a fact that you were there at the house that night. Just like right now, I'm touching this tape. I'm leaving DNA like a mother right here. We know you were in the house.
Along with the DNA evidence from the house, detectives had obtained CCTV footage of him meeting the victims at a gas station and footage showing a man dressed in black fleeing the scene. Using forensic analysis, they matched the suspect's build and movements to Devon. At this stage, there was no one else who fits the profile. Devon, however, believes that whatever happened would remain buried as long as he keeps his mouth shut. He knows his rights well and is using them to his advantage. But the real question is whether the detectives could push him into confessing with the mounting evidence stacked against him.
Okay, so you guys engaged for about 20 minutes, and afterwards, what happened?
We went downstairs.
Okay, nobody else came into the room during that time?
No.
Okay, so you go downstairs. Now, did you have an opportunity to leave some DNA on pairs or in pairs or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay, so you came in his mouth or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys have any other kind of
No.
Okay, so only DNA you may have left was in his mouth. Is any on the bed or anything like that?
I wouldn't know.
Okay. So then, from that point, you said you guys go downstairs.
Right.
And when you go downstairs, what happens?
Everybody's talking.
Everybody's talking.
Yeah.
So the same other three that got out that car, they still downstairs.
Right.
Okay. What about the other two that you saw when you first came in the house? They're downstairs.
They still there too.
Okay, so we got at least 5 people downstairs, and you and Paris come downstairs, correct?
Right.
Okay. And when you come down there, everybody's talking, and what else happens?
We walk outside, we talking. Everybody talking out there is about to leave.
Okay.
So I went home. I went to the gas station, grabbed me some cigarettes and another juice. Took it in.
Okay. Took it in and knew what?
That's it.
You went home?
I went home.
That was it?
That was it. For the whole night.
For the whole night.
Devon accepts his identity clearly, but is still reluctant to confess. In reality, everything he says is true, but the way he describes how the night ended is a lie. He did go out after engaging in a private moment with Paris, and he was seen on CCTV at the gas station again. But this time, he looked disgusted, as if he was about to vomit. And more importantly, he didn't spend the rest of the night at home. Instead, he went back to their house, still filled with revulsion from what had happened earlier.
You leave, you go home, and when you go home, what do?
Take a shower and go to sleep.
Take a shower and go to sleep. And you're at home that whole time, right?
Yes.
Until what time?
Until like 11 o'clock.
A.M.?
A.M.
Next morning?
Mm-hmm.
Well, same morning?
Daylight.
So about 11 o'clock. And 11 o'clock, what do?
I go down to my pops in a little place on Buick.
What's that kind of place? What is it?
No, I'm talking about where he stay at.
Who?
My pops.
Your pops?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you went home, you stayed with your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you went home, was your mom home?
Yes.
So when you came in, did your mom know you had come in?
Yes.
Okay, she saw you come in?
Yes.
She observed you come in, right?
Yes.
You came in by yourself?
Yes. My auntie was laying on the couch.
Your auntie was laying on the couch?
Yes.
And nobody saw you leave, what you're saying? 'Cause you just went to sleep, right?
Yes.
So you didn't leave at all?
I didn't leave.
Okay. So you have a twin brother?
No.
I'm being serious. This is real important. You have a twin brother?
I got a brother. I got a brother that look just like me, though.
He
That's
look
why
just
I'm
like
laughing.
Same kind of hair?
I don't know. I don't know if he got it now. He doing time.
Right. He's not out, though. He's in jail, right?
Yeah.
And the clothes that you had on that night, what clothes did you have on that night when you walked into the house?
My army fatigue jacket.
Army fatigue jacket. And what else?
And my Adidas hat.
And you say you never left back out?
When I walked into my
house, you never left back out until like 11 o'clock. You never left back out shortly after you went into the house and left right back out. You never left back out like that.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, right?
I never left back out.
Okay.
Although the brother couldn't serve as his alibi, he continues insisting that he never left his house, essentially claiming to be home the entire time the shooting took place. But with all the evidence stacked against him, the detectives have just one simple question. A question to which every guilty suspect always answers yes.
Do you ever have a history of memory lapse?
I don't know.
Have you ever...
Hold on. What is memory lapse?
Have you ever had a problem where you can't remember certain things?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And when does that come on?
A lot when I smoke weed.
You smoke weed?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you can't remember certain things that you did the night before or during that time or something like that, is what you're saying?
Like, it'd be stuff that I forget right then and there that I just said, like, damn, I'm just thinking, I forgot.
But you wouldn't forget shooting 3 people, would you?
Come on now.
You wouldn't forget that, right?
Hell no.
So then you must not be telling us the truth. Because we have videos of you going in the house and coming right back out shortly afterwards and going back to that house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have videos of that. Now, can you give an explanation why you don't remember that? Because you just told me you left out at 11 o'clock, and that's not true.
Right.
We have actual videos. So either you forgot or you're lying to me. Which one is it?
Nah, I ain't forgetting. I damn sure ain't lying to you, because I did.
Well, you did, because we have you on video coming out, going back to the house. So,
I didn't. How you gonna make me admit to something that
I'm not trying to make you.
That's what you just said.
No, but you got. Remember, I told you we're gonna keep it 100. Listen though, because you don't want to. Where your auntie and mom was at the house when you got there, so we don't want to get mom and auntie involved in this in a negative way, because we have video.
That's a word, son.
You know, we'll see. We
ain't hate nothing nor truck nothing today.
So we're trying. We get something, but we got video. Nope. Mind you, we were already investigating them, and then we have video from other sources of you running out of the house that you had repairs or acts were performed on you. That video, you run out up the street, cut up the side street to your mom's house. Mind you, there's cameras everywhere. We had cameras everywhere.
Right.
It's tracked you.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. We can piece all that together.
Right.
Nope.
I'm listening to you, but
I need you to hear me. If you're listening, no, right. So I'm just saying, memory loss or whatever the case may be. We told you what we have. We tracked you on video, not just tracked you from a dog, which we can do that. We did that as well. Boom, 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 in the house, running. That's a fact. Just not no ifs, ands, and buts. Or maybes. That's a fact. I'm going to sit back and let y'all finish talking. Just want you to know that. So I feel you trust me. So I want you to know that's no. We have that. I'm going to let my partner.
The interrogation reaches a boiling point, and the detectives lay out every piece of evidence they have against Devon. Yet, he shows no signs of confessing. The sympathy tactic fails. Confronting him with evidence fails. And even baiting him with false alibis fails. All that remains is for the detectives to turn up the pressure and see if Devon finally falters.
I'm trying to give you the straight up facts about what we know.
But how can you? God telling me what y'all know, but I know for sure that I didn't do anything.
Well, why would you go out and tell somebody that you did? Why would you go tell somebody that you did? Quit. Let me tell you something. Quit laughing. It ain't funny, man.
Because,
3 people died. 3 people died. That's not funny.
What's funny is you sitting here trying to accuse me of something I didn't really do. That's what's funny. That's the only reason.
Well, then why
are
you telling people that you was the one that went in there and shot? How would you have all this knowledge if you didn't do all of this? So either you protecting somebody else or you protecting yourself. Which one is it?
I never told nobody I was nowhere near there because I didn't.
Not true. We heard it. Not true. And another part that's not true, where you said you didn't leave the house until like 11 a.m. Not true. We saw you. Okay? We saw you.
All right.
So what I'm trying to tell you is, it's not good to lie about it. You demonstrate a consciousness of guilt, which is not good. And you should be showing some remorse, because I don't take you for a killer. You're not a killer. You're not a cold-blooded killer, or are you? You know, you need to educate us on this. I don't believe you are. And I believe something happened where you had to go back in there and you shot these guys for something. You know, maybe it was a robbery. Maybe it was this. I don't know why you did it. That's what we asked you. Why did you do it? We know what you did.
Maybe you went in and you saw them shot and you ran out. I don't know. And that's where you come in. You got to tell us that.
When I went home, like literally home.
Did you willing to take a polygraph? Or a lie detector test? Can we set that up?
No.
Huh?
No. Not without my attorney present.
Through your attorney, we gonna set that up? So once we find out who your attorney is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But you confident that you can pass a test, polygraph?
Yeah, I'm nervous right now. I'm shaking
not today.
Everything.
Not today, but once you calm down and you get the attorney, you calm down. You feel confident that you can pass the polygraph. Once your attorney gives you the okay. You confident you can pass the polygraph test? Honest.
You got to talk to my attorney.
Okay.
Devon, till the very end, refuses to say anything further without the presence of an attorney. Although asking for an attorney is a right and not a definitive proof of guilt, his timing is far too spot on. Just as he hears about a polygraph test, he shuts his mouth for good. But even though the detectives can't get a confession out of him, they play him one last time before they leave.
But because people died. They died, man. It would have been better if you said your story and told why.
And I did that. Nah.
And you will be alive. Okay.
Your mom and dad already do know you're gay, you know that, right? You haven't told them, but they know.
Yeah, they do.
I think they hate hearing more that you actually feel told you being gay.
Unfortunately, the interrogation ended without revealing the reason behind the murder or producing a clear confession. But from his stories, it was clear that everything had been done to silence the only people who knew what he had done. So, what do you think? Was it really just about hiding his identity, or was there a deeper reason behind this horrific triple murder? Finally, Devon Robinson, convicted of a 2019 triple homicide targeting members of the LGBT community in Detroit, was sentenced on June 1, 2020. The sentencing took place in Wayne County Circuit Court in Detroit, Michigan. Robinson received 3 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole for the first-degree murder convictions of Alunte Davis, Timothy Blanchard, and Paris Cameron. Additionally, he was sentenced to 10 to 20 years for each count of assault with intent to murder, and 2 years each for 5 felony firearm convictions.
How? There's bullet holes in the car.
You remember I told you Mike was standing on the car like this, and Cameron was like, he was standing in front of him right there, and he just started shooting, boom, boom, boom.
This is how 18-year-old Michael Mitchell Jr. thinks he's going to outsmart the detectives. As Mitchell explains how his friend, Michael Robinson, was shot by Cameron Paw, he fails to realize the chilling irony. He was the one found with the body.
Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
To make matters worse, detectives had one piece of evidence Mitchell never anticipated, and what came next was a brutal reality check.
I've got videos of you with a gun, with a Ruger, with an extended clip, that you said he got shot with, that your cousin said that you only had 6 bullets in, which is exactly how many went into this guy's stomach before he got shot in the face.
As Mitchell makes numerous attempts to outsmart the detectives, the question remains, will they manage to uncover the full truth, or will he outplay them as the ultimate manipulator? It all started on July 29, 2020, around 5 p.m., when Louisiana State Police pulled over a speeding car on Highway 17 in Franklin Parish. The vehicle had visible bullet holes, and the strong odor of marijuana only added to the suspicion. And behind the wheel was Michael Mitchell Jr.
You've admitted there's a small amount of in the car, and I've smelled it. It's probable cause. Can I take a look in your car? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So when I kept asking you where you live, you don't even know because this ain't even your house. You better get some act right in you and stop lying to me, or I swear to God you're fixing to go to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the last freaking lie you better tell me. What's your last name?
Mitchell.
What's this Robinson last name? Michael Robinson. That's your brother.
Mitchell tried to play it cool, claiming Michael was just his brother who'd let him use the car. But that story immediately fell apart when detectives popped the trunk.
I'm gonna do the obvious thing I want to do. Hey. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
With that, Mitchell was arrested and brought in for questioning. And that's when he decided to audition for the role of Worst Liar of the Year.
So basically, my friends wanted to set Mike up because they know he was loaded, like he had money and stuff like that. So they hit me up. He was like, hey, yo, think with Mike. All you gotta do is y'all can smoke together, and then when he drop you off, I'll handle it from there. So I mean, one thing in my life, so we smoked a little bit. After that, we was like coming down the street, kind of like by my house. And after that, that's when one of my homeboy, he was around the corner, and he was like talking to Mike, like, yeah, like trying to make him feel comfortable or whatever, like trying to be cool with him. And after that, he ended up like talking Mike out of the car, and at this point, like Mike, he's on the door and the car, like he just leaning up right there. Mm-hmm. After that, shots just came out, boom, boom, boom. Mike hit the ground. He was holding his stomach. He was like, bro, you shot me in my stomach. After that, he ran to the car because he knew Mike had a gun too. He went in there, grabbed Mike's gun. Mike was on the ground. He just did it to him. And that was it.
He did what to him?
And he shot him in the head.
Okay.
After that, he was like, pop the trunk over here, pop the trunk. Pop the trunk. I just grabbed his legs, threw him in there. And after that, he took the car and off. Like, he took the car with the body and I was gone. I was at home. So this morning he came and dropped the car over. He wanted me to get rid of everything. Like dump the car, black light, all that together. And I was scared too. Like I was scared he was gonna do the same to me if I didn't do what he said.
Mitchell paints the whole thing as a robbery gone wrong, tossing all the blame on his homeboy Cameron Powell, who was apparently the evil genius of the operation. But Mitchell doesn't stop at just pointing fingers. Now, he's suddenly the terrified kid who didn't sign up for any of this. Caught with a body in the trunk, he's clinging to the only strategy he's got left. Play the scared teen card and hope it's enough to dodge a murder charge.
When you said that your homeboys were going to set Mike up, who all is that? Yeah, what man? You doing right?
It was a few people, but it was only one person. It was only one person that pulled. Like
Let's start with him, okay?
Cam.
Henry.
Mm-hmm.
What's Henry's last name? About how old is Cam? Okay. All right. And what did he say to you when he called, or when y'all were together, or whatever, about setting Mike up?
He was like, hey, bro. You know Mike loaded, so all I need you to do is just, he wanted me to just like get him high or whatever. And then he just took over the rest. And that's all he wanted me to do.
Alright, so we got Cameron. He was the shooter, right? What did he shoot him with?
He had a charge 9.
How do you know that?
Like I saw it, like a charge 9, he had a extended clip.
Okay. Alright, who else all was there?
Nobody really.
Come on, man. You already told me that a few people were there. You're doing really good, okay? You're doing the best thing you can do to help yourself. I hate to see you just give me a little and then hold out a little, because then I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. Does that make sense? I believe you. I can see. I can see that you're telling the truth, but let's just go ahead and tell the whole story.
I was with my cousin. He was at my house with me.
Who's your
So
son?
he was just chilling with me. He was a spider.
Who?
Spider.
What was his role in this deal?
He really didn't have a role. He was just like, he was just at my house with me chilling.
Yeah.
And after that, he was like, I wouldn't say he was a driver because he wasn't. Like, he was just in his own car. And Cameron was in the car with him. So, yeah, so when we had hit the street, they was already parked by my house, because they was smoking, so they was just outside smoking, kind of by my house.
If Mitchell's lying and the detectives suspect he is, then every new name he drops just digs the hole he's in even deeper. The detectives can sense that something is off, so they shift gears and try to earn his trust in the hopes of a slip-up. And Mitchell, who's just 18, starts to let his guard down. But sticking to a single story is going to be the real challenge for him.
What time do you think the shooting happened?
I want to say around 3 or 4, maybe, because it was still pretty dark.
Yeah. Alright. So what happened after? Did you just walk home from there, or you drove the car?
Yeah, no, I didn't drive the car after the shooting. I helped him put the body in the trunk. He took the car, he drove off. He took the spare tire out the trunk to put Mike in the trunk.
Where did you put the spare tire?
I had no idea, because I remember seeing him put it in the front seat, so he can because I guess it won't fit in the back seat or whatever, so he just put it in the front seat, and he hurried up and drove off.
Yeah. Did he tell you where he was going last night?
No, he said.
Yeah, where do you live?
I don't know the exact house. I know it's Dolly Lane, though.
Okay.
If I can get my phone, though, I can pull up the house number for it.
We can get to that.
It was about 11 something. I was still sleeping. He woke me up and called me. He was like, hey, I need you to go take this car and take this body to me. I'm like, what you mean? Like, what you mean? What you want me to do with it? He was like, get rid of it. And like, he was sounding aggressive. So I ain't want to just get into no altercation with him, because I ain't want to end up like Mike. Because he obviously, he had no feeling when he did it, I guess, because I don't know.
So then what?
After he dropped the car off with the keys, and I had...
At your house, or?
He was like...
Plan to meet somewhere?
And we met, kind of by my house, but not quite at my house. And after that, I told my mom, I was like, I'm about to go, I'm going to be gone for a little while. She was like, alright. And that's when I left. And I, first I went to Tallulah. Then Dale came through Lansboro. And then that's when I got stopped. But he had gave me a spot to go. He told me where I can go trash the stuff in it. So that's what I was really on my way to.
What was that?
I got I don't know the specific address. He just sent it to my phone, and I just put it in, tap it to get direction to it, and just come up.
Okay. What was your plan when you got there?
I was just gonna leave. I was gonna get out the car, leave the car there, and I was gonna try to get a ride back tomorrow, and just try to leave it there.
Right now, Mitchell has a whole story laid out, and it's mostly clear, but with some glaring holes. Blaming someone else this early is risky, as once that person gets questioned, the cracks tend to show. It's still unclear if Mitchell is lying, but one thing doesn't add up. If this was just a robbery, why go straight to murder? Why not wear masks and take what you can like any typical stick-up? That's what makes this story feel shaky, and it's exactly why the detectives need to pull it apart, piece by piece. And for that, they first need to send a team to find Cameron's whereabouts.
Cameron, he wanted me to leave the car in the body. He wanted me to dump.
Okay. Did you ever let Cameron know that you got stopped? Do you think he knows by now that you got stopped? Was he expecting you to let him know when you were done, or was he supposed to come pick you up?
He blocked me on everything. Like, he was stressing it so hard that we deleted everything that we sent back and forth. So, like, as of right now, like, he got me blocked, so I can't contact him.
How are you going to get picked up?
Yeah. How are you going to get back to Monroe?
I'll go call my girlfriend. She was going to bring me up.
Okay. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with anything, but who's your dad?
My dad.
What's he do for a living?
He's a here.
Over at Wood?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him, but...
Do you live in his house? Okay. And what's your mom's name? And she knew that you were leaving?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me about the shooting. Just a little bit more. You're doing good.
Let's try to focus on the location, exactly where it happened.
So I'm not really familiar with Richwood.
I can show y'all like exactly where it was at.
As Mitchell points out the location where he claimed he planned to leave the body, the investigation into Cameron Pa was quietly unfolding in the background. But now that some time has passed, detectives are circling back to Mitchell's story, ready to see if anything slips, shifts, or suddenly doesn't line up.
And then how there's bullet holes in the car?
Cause you remember I told you Mike was standing up on the car like this, and Cameron was like, he was standing in front of him right there, and he just started shooting, boom, boom, boom. Mike hit the ground, he was holding his stomach, he was like, bro, you shot me in my stomach. After that, he stood over Mike and shot him in the head. And he wanted me to hurry up and help him put the body in the trunk and all this so he can spare him.
Yeah. He didn't tell you where he was going? About how many times you think you shot him? You say it the same every time, but when you shot him in the stomach at the very first, do you remember?
It was a few. It wasn't like one or two, it was like 5 or 6 maybe. But I don't think the clip he had was 4. Cause he stopped shooting at one point he went to go get Mike's gun out the car. And he used Mike's gun to finish him off.
He shot Mike in the head with the gun that he got out of the car?
With Mike's gun.
So he shot him with 2 guns, is what you're telling me?
With 2 guns.
Okay. So what else was in the car that he took out?
I think that was it.
Now, you remember just a minute ago how when you started telling me the story, your whole body changed because you're finally getting off your chest. What's been in there all day, right? So go ahead and give me the rest of it. All right. Tell me what all was in the car that he took out. I can see you want to tell me. Yeah.
I don't know. I think he probably could have had some more weed in there maybe. But like I wasn't just really aware of what all he had in his car. Cause we was just smoking together, so I wasn't really scoping the scene or nothing.
Yeah.
I was just doing my part to smoke with him.
Yeah. Where was your cousin Smiley at?
He had his car parked right at the
where you said it?
Yeah. And Cameron got out of his car. He got out of my cousin's car and walked to around the corner. And he hit us right there.
What's your cousin drive?
It was kind of like the Jeep that looked like a box.
Yeah.
to
Cameron? Where's Cameron live?
he stayed not too far from me.
Could you show us on the map?
When Mitchell first told his story, he claimed that after firing a few shots, Cameron panicked and hid, supposedly because Michael had a gun too. But this time around, the part where Mitchell described Cameron trying to hide totally vanished. Instead, Mitchell now says Cameron had taken his gun and finished the job. It might seem like a small detail, but in cases like this, it's the little inconsistencies that flip everything. And very soon, the truth behind the whole story is about to be revealed.
I'm Kevin Cobb, I'm the sheriff here, okay? What I'd like to ask you is, you're 100% that's Michael Robinson in the trunk of that car?
Yes, sir.
Right? You know him, he's a friend of yours?
Yes, sir.
You know him, and you know that's who that is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have we shown him a picture of Michael Robinson?
No, this is not Michael Robinson.
Hold on one second.
Do you have a picture of Michael Robinson in your phone? You want him to show us a picture of him?
Sure.
Listen, I'm gonna let you put your passcode in. Don't call anybody, don't text anybody, and don't try to crash your phone. Okay? You're just pulling up his Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's his car in the background there? That's just pulling up his Facebook page. Which is also his.
I'm gonna get one picture shown, okay? I'm gonna get the 20 just for my deal. Just because its appearance has changed.
Okay, just put it back on airplane mode. Who is that?
Yes, Cameron. He just got a little bit more hair, but there's him right though.
He's got a little bit more hair now, or he's got a little bit more hair in this picture than he does now?
He got a little bit more right now than he do in this picture.
The first round of interrogation wrapped up, and while that unfolded, investigators ran checks on Cameron Pa. Later that same day, Cameron was arrested in connection with the murder of Michael Robinson Jr. Both he and Mitchell were charged with second-degree murder. But that's when things took an unexpected turn. When detectives double-checked Cameron's alibi, it held up. So once again, Mitchell was brought back in, and this time, he was about to face the full weight of the truth. Before we dive into the next interrogation, a quick heads up. Only audio from this section is available, but what you're about to hear is the shocking truth behind this disturbing murder.
How am I going to prove that 1 was even there? 2, that he shot him. Right now, the only person I got is you. You were driving the car. You have the opportunity because you've got the guns, right? I've got videos of you with a gun, with a Ruger, with an extended clip that you said he got shot with, that your cousin said that you only had 6 bullets in, which is exactly how many went into this guy's stomach before he got shot in the face. Everything just points to you. And nothing points to Cameron. He's going to be a free man shortly. And you're going to be in here for first-degree murder because you did all this by yourself with no help.
Smiley didn't see me with a gun. He didn't. I'm telling you, I did not get in Smiley's car with the gun. I got in his car with myself, and I had my weed and the reloads to roll up with. So after that, I told him like I was gonna go with Mike, and at that point he went and got gas, and he went and picked Cameron up. Because when we was there at first, Cameron was not with us. So when he left to go get gas and handle his business or whatever. Cameron was back with him.
How does he know Cameron?
He know Cameron through me.
Has he ever been around him before?
Smiley, that was his first time being around him. Yeah, after that.
Okay, so to stop. Smiley, he left you. Did you give him instructions to go do something? Go pick somebody up?
No.
So he was riding around, going to get gas, and how did he wind up with Cameron?
I did tell him to go pick Cameron up.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff you can't mess up on.
The tables have turned, and Mitchell's lies are not holding up anymore. With every step, he isn't walking toward freedom. He's marching straight toward a prison cell. And things are only going to get worse.
Where did Cam go?
Where did Cam go? You told me that Cam left in the car.
That's what I said. Y'all trying to make me. Y'all trying to switch me up. I'm saying I know what I told y'all. I'm saying Cam left in the car. At the point Smiley came around the corner, Cam was already gone.
With the dead guy in the trunk.
Yes.
Come on now. Let's stop. So I'm not trying to cross you up. Here's what I'm trying to do. All of this whole story has to go into a report that I have to write.
I understand.
Right. So when I send this thing up the chain and I say, hey, Michael Mitchell didn't shoot this guy. He helped set him up. He needs his legs switched, but he didn't pull the trigger. Right?
Yes, sir.
Because that's what you want my report to say, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, to do that, I have to have all of my facts straight.
Nice.
But let me tell you what. Right now, I've got it on 2 recordings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I got one that says, Smiley was around the corner. He never saw me after the shooting. Me and Cam loaded the body up, and then Cam left in the car. All right? Then I got Smiley saying, we heard the shooting. We drove around the corner. There was Michael Mitchell. No Cam. And you say, Cam was gone already. And then I got another story just now that me and Cam loaded up the body. He jumps in the car and leaves. And now you're just standing there.
Now look, Smiley has nothing to lose. Well, he has a lot to lose, but he's not involved. So he told us a story that makes sense, that's understandable.
Your story's the one that's not jiving. And here's why I think that, okay? I think that you're telling us a ton of truth. Like 95% of what you're saying is true. But 5%, you're trying to keep a homeboy out of a pinch, or maybe not quite sound so bad.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to keep them out the way because they didn't.
But you can't keep them out of the way. Let me keep them out of the way. Let me do my job.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna keep them out of the way. Have I put anybody else in jail?
Mitchell still tries to play the part, acting like he cares about his homeboys. But the truth is that he's thrown both his cousin Smiley and Cameron under the bus from the very beginning. And there's a reason for that. He and Cameron had bad blood, a dispute that left Mitchell holding a grudge. So when the time came, Cameron became the perfect scapegoat. But with his story full of holes, Mitchell had no way out anymore. Finally, the district attorney dismissed Cameron Paw's charge and he was set free. On the other hand, Mitchell was scheduled to stand trial on August 29, 2022. It is to be noted that some sources suggest that he got a 25-year sentence, but these details could not be independently verified through official court records or reputable news outlets. Therefore, the precise sentencing information remains unconfirmed.
I literally cannot believe the justice system right now, which is really f***ed up because I was hoping to become a law enforcement officer, but now I don't want to. I'll spend my 19th or 20th birthday behind bars.
This is the moment a 19-year-old beauty pageant contestant realizes she's not walking a runway. She's walking straight into prison.
I wouldn't do this on a whim. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm a pageant girl. I don't do things like this.
She and her boyfriend, Nathan Ortiz, had just killed 31-year-old Matthew Collins. And the reason she is about to give is downright bizarre.
I'm pregnant, and it's a very serious, I'm very hormonal and emotional, so I don't know what to do, and I ended up pulling the trigger.
Her audacity in using pregnancy as a justification for murder is truly shocking. But that's not all. At every turn, she reveals just how ignorant and heartless she truly is.
I didn't know what to do. I genuinely just sat there freaking out.
Do you think you did something wrong here?
Messing with the car, yes.
After killing a man and burying his body, she oddly turns her focus to the car, as if that's the real tragedy. The detectives were about to endure one of the most immature interrogations ever, and buried beneath it all was a jaw-dropping truth wrapped in pure arrogance. It all began on the evening of October 13th, 2017, when Matthew's girlfriend, Francesca, filed a missing person report. 5 days into the investigation, police found Francesca's car abandoned on a dead-end road just outside Fort Myers. What they discovered inside changed everything. Bloodstains, a bullet hole in the windshield, stripped electronics, and Matthew's phone were all found in the vehicle. And the missing person case turned into a full-blown homicide. GPS data from Matthew's phone led the officers straight to the home of Nathan Ortiz and Aria Armstead, who lived together with Nathan's mother in Lehigh Acres, Florida. With the evidence pointing squarely at them, both Nathan and Aria were brought in for questioning. This video focuses on the interrogation of Aria Armstead, the arrogant and shockingly clueless teenager at the center of this disturbing case.
We're just going to talk to you about some things, see what you know, what you can help us with, or you can lead us down our investigation, okay? All right, how long have you and Nathan been together?
Collectively, 3 years, dating-wise, coming on 2.
Okay, all right. And you said y'all reside together?
Yes.
All right, and school-wise, how far in school have you gone?
I was about to graduate. I literally had 4 more Fridays left, and I would have graduated. But I had an altercation with my mom. Things went south, and I kind of just was like, my mom. So it's kind of what happened.
Aria once had a promising future ahead of her. She had competed in multiple beauty pageants and was truly in the prime of her life. But everything began to unravel the moment she crossed paths with 21-year-old Nathan, who quickly became a controlling influence, even discouraging her from attending school. Through him, she met Matthew, who was last seen on October 12th. And it seems like Aria has no problem admitting to the fact that she had met him on that fateful day. But the detectives are about to set their first trap, and Aria, who seems very much comfortable, is about to walk right into it.
What time do you think he came by and picked you up?
It was during the day, so I'd say probably high noon.
Okay. Did y'all hang out with him for the night?
No.
What'd y'all do with him?
Just drove around, that's it.
Do you have any other places y'all visited?
We go by 31 a lot because it's just there. Babcock, or he just picks us up to go just talk and hang out, just to get out of the house, so.
Yeah. Cool. And how does he just stop by too, or does he usually call him?
Occasionally, I don't know if he told me or not, but he probably, sometimes he pops out, sometimes it's just, like, hey, I'm coming over, so.
Okay. And so did he just stop by, or?
He stopped by.
Okay. So where'd y'all go from there?
Down to Babcock, came around, and that was pretty much it. He was kind of acting a little shady.
What do you mean by that?
He does blues, which are like little small, I don't know what they're called, but that's how he refers to them. He took a couple, he used like a straw to like crush him, and then he just kind of just snorted him, I guess. I'm in the backseat all the time, so I don't know. I can't really see anybody. It's just, when people just get really uncomfortable, like you can tell when people are just like, hi. I try to remove myself from the situation, but I was there, so it's kind of just a day-by-day thing. I do have the craving, but I don't want to, so I just or do the rubber band method and just keep them. Just
I always wear those.
That, and I have a lot of hair, and I break hair ties left and right, so it's a lot of mess.
I have a lot of hair too.
It's. I love the jokes here. I love.
Listen,
them.
This is how I do. This is how I do my job. Ask him. I'm constant joking around.
Right. I like that though.
It's, makes the day go by faster.
It does.
Keeps me on track too.
Keeps people on their toes too.
Always. You never
get people. You got to do this one.
Yep.
I got you.
Exactly.
Can't look at it. Ooh, I saw that, but I like that. Gotta watch
It's old
it.
school right there.
This is like two of a kind right here. This is weird right now.
It's a little bit of deja
Y'all are
vu.
freaking me out.
Just sit over there and write your notes.
Oh, stop. Wish I had a bed.
It'd be fun. Just go to take a nap. I love naps.
I wish. I've taken 3 standing up today.
The detectives are keeping things calm, almost turning the serious interrogation into casual chit-chat, just to match Aria's teenage attitude. But they know there's more to the story. Aria says she's clean now, but that's not true. She says she is pregnant, but was still using drugs. And both her boyfriend Nathan and their friend Matthew were also involved with narcotics. In reality, there's much more going on, and it's about to come to light.
So you said this kid does some blues and stuff?
I don't approve it. It's not. It's just really shady.
Yeah.
Just like people just change, and like the little things just, and there's just a.
Did anything happen that night?
Well, he sits there and he likes this song called "Perfect Pint," and there's a chorus of it that says like everyone's a blood, so they're hemorrhaging. I don't know what that means. I do not affiliate with gangs at all, but he you like go monotone throughout the song, but when this one line comes up, he puts a lot of emphasis into that line. So it happened like a few times, and it just got like to the point where I was just like, why are you doing this? Like, what's the point? And then conversation broke out, and he's like, Matt was like, oh yeah, I gang, whatever. And I was like, that's great. You do blues and you gang. I'm in your car. It's awesome. And he asked Nate, he was like, yo, do you do that? Or, you gang bearing? He's like, no. Nate was like, I don't, I told him, there's none of that. No, I don't want to be in, I don't want to have to, I don't want him in that situation. I really don't. And it got to the point where, like, they got really, really, like, he got really angry with the answer that he gave him. And I don't know if it was the blues or just how he is, but he got really mad, and, a fight broke out between the two. So as he's driving, he is speeding at this moment. Things did happen, and we got out safely.
What happened?
I came out, and he pulled a gun out in the bar ride. He said, F you. I'm going to take your girlfriend. Well, he didn't call me his girlfriend. And there was, I looked over because I'm freaking out in the back seat. I don't know what's going on. I see it's here. Nate's here. At cocks the gun says, you. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
No, you're fine. Just tell me what happened.
Okay. Nate said, he said, you. Nate was, like a ninja move. I'm gonna refer to it as like that. So he pulls him, grabs him, punches him, retaliates, punches him back, messes up Nate's contacts. Nate can't see. The gun is now in the back seat. I'm freaking out because my boyfriend's getting attacked, and I don't know what to do in this situation. So I'm pregnant, and it's a very serious, I'm very hormonal and emotional, so I don't know what to do, and I ended up pulling the trigger.
Okay. What happened?
Died.
That last clip had so much going on, and it's hard to even know where to begin. First off, Aria's calmness while recounting everything is unreal. Then she casually drops, "We got out safely," as if she's the real victim here, confident this whole scenario could somehow pass as self-defense. On top of that, she keeps bringing up her pregnancy, as if it somehow justifies what happened. It seems like she's trying to split the blame between Matthew and her pregnant state. But one thing's for sure, this is just the beginning. Things are about to spiral even further.
So what happened from there?
I freaked out. I asked Nate if he could drive us back home. We drove home, and we kind of just, he went inside, he was freaking out, I freaked out, I cried. I was panicking, I'm pregnant, I don't know what to do. I honestly really didn't know how to feel about the situation, so the best thing I could do was dig a hole. I asked Nate if he could move in with me, and now he's in a hole. That's it. again, it was an unfortunate situation. I really didn't know what to do. Like I said, I'm not about to be 20. I'm pregnant. I don't have life insurance or health care or anything like that. So I can't really go and get checked or anything. So, but the situation did happen. I really wish it really didn't happen like that, because besides the blues, he's a really nice person. He's just very, when he's on blues, he's a totally different person. When you smoke, you're a different person. He does that too. So like, I don't know how to, really don't know how to describe it. All I feel is regret towards the situation, because I'm Christian. I don't believe in violence, but my life and my boyfriend's life was in danger. And I had the thought of rolling outside the window and just hurling myself out, but I have a baby in me. So at that point in time, the only thing I really could do was that. So unfortunately it did happen, and I take everything back on that.
Okay.
And what happened.
Listen, okay. I want you to understand this.
Okay.
I know this guy's an asshole. You know how I know that? I've talked to a bunch of people that deal with him.
Okay.
He's an asshole.
Okay.
Okay, so I get that.
Okay.
And I'm sure the drugs didn't make it any better.
No, it really didn't. But around me, he's like, you ever met someone that gets around another female and just, can't control it? Knowing the fact that my boyfriend's right next to him. But he'd like make these little snooty remarks or just whatever. And there's like, he'd wink at me or whatever. And I'd feel uncomfortable about it, because I do have a boyfriend. I've been in the situations not similar to this, but like I've been harassed before, and I don't take it lightly. So, and it just really like, it irked me to the point where it just really bothered me, got underneath my skin. And unfortunately this situation did happen, and I completely regret everything that happened.
I understand.
Getting in the car was probably the biggest mistake.
It's clear she's fishing for sympathy, with pregnancy topping the list. But the detectives are 2 steps ahead and reading her like a book. They match her tone, even call Matthew a jerk. And just like that, Aria starts to feel important. And now she thinks she's in control. The answers are about to spill.
I mean, there were signs. He got very paranoid when he pulled up. I guess he did more prior to us meeting us, but in all honesty, like, it was a very serious, like, I shit my pants situation. Like, I literally cried, and I didn't sleep. I was freaking out. Like, every 5 seconds, I was like, I can't take this off my conscience. And I really didn't know what to do. So the only thing that really happened was I buried him. And I prayed, I freaked out, I cried, didn't eat for like 2 days, and I was just like on edge. I had no hate towards the guy or anything. It's just, I'm pregnant and I'm 19 years old.
You're like,
I just didn't want to hide it anymore. Like, I don't want to hide it.
And you know what? That's because good, honest people that, you can't. You just can't. It's not in
cry
your
if
blood.
I kill a bug. I can't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do this on a whim. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm a pageant girl. I don't do things like this.
And I appreciate you being honest, but there was pieces of your story that I know isn't exactly accurate. Like the part with him and what happened in the car, like I want to go over again. Okay. But it's more about the part what happened after.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about
Yes,
now? Because so do we. And the last thing I want to do is sit here and call you a liar, because you're not. You are not. I'm telling you. I am telling you face to face. I've been doing this 13 years. He's got 15 plus years in the military. We are telling you, you are not a liar.
Thank you.
Okay? I'm looking you in the eyes. All right? Something bad happened, and now it's our job to figure out if what happened was bad enough to, be justified, or what happened is bad enough to, oh my God, what were you thinking? But okay, maybe she had a reason to do. You know what I'm saying? That's our job now. But you're getting it off your chest.
Yeah.
And when you're getting it off your chest and you're letting us know things, you got to let us know everything and every little detail, because we need to make sure that you're telling us the truth. Because I can tell you for a fact, the story, this is pretty accurate right here. Okay. You obviously know that we were out there today.
Yes.
We've been out there all day. You've probably heard from Nate's mom about the search warrant and, whatever. Okay. But what she doesn't know, and what you're leaving out is what happened with the car afterwards and what you guys did to the car and like stuff like that. Okay? So that's what I want you to be honest with.
That's good. He went from like a cool, relaxed state like we are now to a aggressive, like really amped up, and then he was like, I genuinely was scared. I genuinely was. And then he came out and he like, I heard a gun cock and he said, F you. And then that's when he like grabbed his arm, punched him, the gun fell.
You guys were in the car when this happened?
Yes.
Do you remember where you were at?
We were on our way back home.
Okay. Were you all still driving down the road at this point?
Yes. And he was speeding the whole way through. So that's when two things popped in my head. I thought either we're gonna crash, something's going to happen, this is going to escalate, and something bad's going to happen. My boyfriend is literally sitting here trapped in this car with this guy who's completely batshit crazy right now. My main option was either I was going to roll down the window and scream help, or I was going to just open the car door and roll out and just, you know, hope that he did the same. But obviously that didn't happen. The gun was cocked and he was pointing it at me. And like, I saw it and I was like, holy shit. And I was like, stop, you can't do that. Like, I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, trying to get him to just calm down. And then like, all I saw was Nate just slap it out of his hand. And I was like, holy shit. And in that split second, I just went like that, and that was it. His foot was still on my gas.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what Nate did. I only know is he climbed in the front. He climbed over him and drove us back home. Oh my God, a million things popped in my head. I was like, what am I going to do? How do I do? Like, what do I do? I really don't know what to do. I started praying. I was crying. I was cursing. I was like, dude, I just did this. This is a serious situation. Like, I could go to jail for this. And I was just like, oh my God. And then I just grabbed a shovel and went out right over here and started just digging a hole. And I was like, I don't know what to do with the situation. That's what happened. And I buried him and put some trees over him. I prayed over him. I prayed probably for like 3 or 4 hours straight, and I didn't go to sleep for 2 nights because I didn't know what to do.
The only thing she could do was dig a hole to bury him. Miss Congeniality by then had picked up a gun, shot a man dead, all during her pregnancy. Then started digging a hole, buried the victim, prayed for hours, and still couldn't call 911. At this point, it's hard to believe she ever truly had a bright future ahead. But an even more disturbing fact is that she hasn't been telling the full truth. Aria and Nathan didn't just dig one grave. They tried multiple spots. They even attempted to cremate Matthew's body, but couldn't handle the smell. So they buried him all over again. And now she needs a get-out-of-jail card just because she prayed. And of course, for the 100th time, pregnant.
Like, what were you going to do eventually? Like, were you just gonna let it go and see if
I wasn't gonna let it go?
No.
I really desperately wanted. I just wanted to say something.
Mm-hmm.
But like, being that if it was like, you know, hey, I slashed someone's tire, that's not as deep as taking someone's life. Taking someone's life is a huge thing.
Right.
And the weight was on my shoulders, and I really wanted to say something. I really did, but I didn't know how. I didn't know what to do in the situation. Thoughts did come in my mind, and I literally sat there. I was like, okay, today I wanted to. I really did, but it's not something I can just go to my mom and be like, hey, Mom, so I got in this situation, but I don't want to worry her like that.
Why didn't you all call 911?
See, we didn't know what to do. We really didn't know what to do. Like, I was saying,
hindsight, where do you think the problem lies right now?
The fact that we didn't come in sooner and say something.
And the fact that you guys tried to sit here and destroy things in this man's car, and the fact that I can't find a gun and a little kid might pick it up and end up hurting himself right now. All that, like, do you think about the fact that, like, do you think you should have called 911?
At the time, yes, we should have. We should have called 911. That would have been the mature, right thing to do.
Did you have a phone too?
No, not at the time.
You had a phone, but it wasn't connected.
No, my phone's broken.
Okay. He had a phone.
Yes.
Are you sorry for everything that happened?
There's like no words to describe. Like I never wanted to. I genuinely have tried to just ask for forgiveness every day after this. I can't. I don't understand. It was a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot to have on somebody. It's not something I ever do. But my life was in danger. My baby's life was in danger. My boyfriend's life was in danger. And I genuinely didn't know what to do. I sat there, I cried, I prayed, I tried to forget. That obviously didn't work. I had like moments where like it played out in my head. I'd close my eyes and I would literally look at him covered in sand, and I couldn't. We tried going for a walk and I couldn't go anywhere. As soon as I like stepped outside, even to walk the dogs go outside.
Right.
I'd sit there and just shake because I didn't know what to do. I genuinely just sat there freaking out.
Do you think you did something wrong here?
Messing with the car, yes.
Do you think you should be punished for something like this?
If it comes down to it, yeah. Because this is a serious thing. So, if it happens, it does happen. I will take all consequences that come to me.
After killing a man, half cremating him, burying the body, and hiding out for nearly a week, Aria truly believes that the real mistake she made was messing with the car. If that doesn't scream ignorance, nothing does. But now we're about to reveal a jaw-dropping twist. Throughout the interrogation, Aria keeps bringing up her pregnancy, using it as a way to justify her actions and gain sympathy. But when detectives run a check, they discover she isn't pregnant at all. This is the level of cruelty Aria Armstead operates on. And just when you think she couldn't be any more heartless and detached from reality, her guilt-free attitude keeps sinking to darker and darker depths.
The situation happened. I didn't do it out of spite.
Right.
But, you know.
Did you do it for gain?
No. I have nothing to gain from this.
Was it your plan to rob him? Or
no.
Was there some sort of... well, you kind of hinted at it before, but we know Matt to be kind of like a womanizer. He's like on Plenty of Fish and stuff. Was there ever any like a relationship with you guys prior that...
No.
Anything like that?
Mm-mm.
No, I'm going to ask you this question because earlier you told me that y'all don't do drugs or you won't let him do drugs or anything. Why is there a bomb in his room?
Smoking weed. Do you get the urge occasionally?
Is that why you guys covered the vent up?
Yeah.
I knew we were missing something.
I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
But I'm sure in this incident,
This
has probably made it
situation,
worse.
everything's worse. I started smoking cigarettes again. Something I looked down upon. But yeah, we did start smoking weed. So.
What seemed like a lighthearted wrap-up to her conversation took a sharp turn. Behind the scenes, detectives had already uncovered that Aria and Nathan were still actively using drugs. And with all the lies Aria spilled during the interview, the theory that Matthew was killed over a drug-related issue suddenly became a lot more likely. And this is how and when she finally finds out she's going to prison. Aria sits down for her final performance, doing whatever she can to grab one last bit of sympathy.
Trust the police. They said they'll have you back. They said, no, you chose a scumbag over two teenagers who literally feared for their lives. I can't. I literally cannot believe the justice system right now, which is really f***ed up because I was hoping to become a law enforcement officer, but now I don't want to. I spent my 19th or 20th birthday behind bars. Should have stayed in school. I went to college. Because the people I've met in the past 7 months, I'm bad news all over. But the fact is, we didn't do anything wrong. We freaked out. Our lives were in danger. We should have called right then and there, because then, that would have been better, but I'm not an officer, but if my boyfriend has a gun in his face, and it falls in the back seat, you're taught to neutralize the target. Don't sit here and bribe me with food and tell me that you believe me when you don't. Don't tell me that I would never intentionally kill someone. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a psychopath. I'm a pregnant 19-year-old female whose life was in danger.
As for Nathan, he was also interviewed, and the detectives got the exact same answer from him as well. After all, they almost had a week to rehearse. But the lies and the evidence they had with them was enough to bring in a closure. But do you think it was just self-defense, or was there a darker motive behind the murder? As for how it ends, Nathan Ortiz pleaded guilty and agreed to help investigators by locating the murder weapon and testifying against Aria if the case went to trial. As a result, he was sentenced to 42 months in prison and was released in October 2020. Aria Armstead, on the other hand, pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter, tampering with evidence, and abuse of a corpse. For her role in the crime, she received a sentence of 40 years in prison.
When I went and checked on him, bullet was dead center in his chest. That's the first thing I saw when I looked at him.
We're County 911, where's your emergency?
Horseshoe Drive, I just shot somebody.
Or Horseshoe Drive?
Horseshoe Drive, I just shot somebody.
Hearing this, officers wasted no time in bringing him in for interrogation, determined to uncover the secrets behind this cold-blooded homicide.
So before we get started, I just want to get your full name, date of birth, address, and stuff, okay? So, Ashton, how do you spell your first name?
A-S-H-T-O-N.
And what's your middle initial?
J.
And how do you spell your last name?
H-E-I-E-R.
And what's your date of birth?
8405.
And what's your home address?
All my license says, but I recently changed it to.
Graduated high school by chance?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay, so you understand the English language, right? Yeah. Okay. But before I do, I gotta read you your rights, okay? If you got any questions on anything that I read to you, ask. I'll reread it, I'll explain it the best I can, so that you hopefully clarifies your question, okay?
From the moment detectives brought him in, something felt off. Right from the start, Ashton lays it on thick that he's emotionally distraught, even as to welling up while being asked simple background information. But this is just the opening act. What follows is a calculated performance built on lies, manipulation, and misdirection.
A couple questions about him.
Sure.
What happened to him?
To Aaron? Aaron passed away. You can take a minute if you need. You want me to see if I can find some Kleenex or something?
Yes.
I'll go get some.
Take as much time as you need, okay?
It's supposed to hurt.
What's that?
It's a bad type of hurt. Can't try. It was right.
What's that?
It's not right.
some toilet paper. Okay. Yeah.
You know, I was feeling both.
What's that?
I was feeling both.
What's that?
Looking at them.
Okay.
There's a garbage can if you need it.
Ashton's demeanor shifts the moment he hears that Aaron is dead. It was important for the detectives to check whether it was one of his calculated tricks or the weight of guilt crashing down. It didn't take much time for the detectives to understand that this is all a part of his plan. In order to gain as much sympathy as possible from the detective in the hope that his cold-blooded murder would be considered as a simple case of self-defense. But the detectives are seasoned and unshakable, determined to get to the truth despite his constant attempts to manipulate them. Thus, they decided on the perfect moment to press harder and get to the truth.
Well, we'd like to talk to you as long as you're willing about what happened yesterday, okay, or today. If you could you run through the day for us?
We're just trying to figure out what happened, Ashton. We just kind of want a whole picture so we can all understand what happened and why it happened.
For what place? I actually did it.
So.
We started.
Yep. So what did you do when you woke up today?
Well, I woke up. Your girlfriend got she made breakfast and that little camper up there.
Yeah.
And then, Mom, we gotta go. She said, where are we going? I said, well, we gotta.
Can you talk just a little louder for us?
I said, well, we gotta go do a few things. I said, I gotta go do some things. If you want to come with? And she said, yes. So, Ricky is, I think he's on the fire chief board for Denver Fire Department.
Okay.
It's like one of the family member is. I go over to her house and we do little things here and there for her.
Do you know their last names?
I know.
Okay.
So when I was there, and we're having fun, whatever. She's like, why did I go do laundry? It's okay. So the lady left, went to go to laundry. We finished up, ripping up tiles on the floor. We swept up, cleaned up, left. And then I went back to the house. And coming back from there, we stopped here at the government center.
Okay.
Actually. And there was an officer saying that he had papers for me at my mom's house. So I stopped here to get the papers.
Okay.
They couldn't give me like a certain, they just said that we don't really know, but we can send an officer over. So I just gave him my address.
Yeah.
We left here, and then I went over to the roundabout bar. It was like, well, you want to go get these? Like, yes. And I said, all right. And we went there.
Figured out.
As Ashton recounts his day, his tone is steady and appears to be calm. But the moment detectives bring up Aaron's topic, everything starts shifting, as if he's desperately trying to deflect, steering the conversation away and casting himself as the real victim to evoke sympathy. Eventually, what started as a simple round of questioning slowly turns into a twisted nightmare that no one was prepared for as more details of the crime slowly surface.
Folks said, nah, we left there and we went to Dairy Queen instead.
Okay.
Dairy Queen, we were just on our way home, pulled up in the driveway. And Aaron was standing at the mailbox.
Okay.
He stops the truck, the first driveway. He starts yelling at me, he says, he didn't steal my saw. He had all this and all this. And he's just trying to tell him about it. And I told him just to leave me, but he told him to leave me alone, belligerently. And pulled in the second driveway trying to avoid him, and went up and backed the truck up into at the house.
Kind of where it's sitting right now?
Yeah, exactly where it's sitting right now. As soon as I was, shut the truck off, I grabbed my stuff. We put stuff on opened the door. I shut the door. The stuff, Dairy Queen up on the hood of the truck on the driver's side. He starts walking up to me. And he starts yelling at me. He's cussing at me. He's just saying, "Bait at me," or threatening me. He's going to kill me. And then,
right from the start, Ashton does not hesitate to give away essential details, recounting everything that happened on the fateful day. All the while trying to garner sympathy, he thinks that he's being cooperative and gaining the favor of the detective. But little does he know that his own words will play against him. Information is a detective's greatest weapon, and Ashton is giving him just that, unaware that it'll be the reason for his downfall.
I don't know what happened, but Aaron had something else in his hand. I wanted him to stick it through at me. After he did that, he turned around and was walking towards Tina with the bat. And
you know what he threw at you?
And it was just, there's just not much else around the place that he could pick up and throw, really, otherwise garbage.
And when he threw this item at you, where were you standing?
Right by the truck, right where the Dairy Queen is on the truck.
Okay.
Right there.
Right on the, I guess I didn't notice, was the Dairy Queen on the hood?
I believe so.
Okay.
He was around, there's a tall popple tree. It was just straight up, and there's another one next to it that was cut down. It's got a notch out. It's got a notch out of the tree. From about where he was standing when he threw something at me. And he was turning around to get him with the bat. I was grabbing the 22 out of the truck. I wasn't going to shoot him with it or nothing like that. I was just grabbing it because I don't leave guns laying around in the trucks or vehicles or whatever. And then I was grabbing that, and he started fighting about something. And then his attention directed back towards me. As he turned around, started yelling at me again. I got the gun in my hand, and then
you got the what?
I got the gun in my hand. Mm-hmm. It is loaded. It's always loaded. Safety's always on. And the gun it doesn't have the crosshair safeties on it either. It's on the bolt action.
Okay.
And you connect. You have to forcefully remove it. You know, I mean, it's tight fit between the scope and your fingers.
So safety's like a little fin that sticks up off the back end of the bolt.
Correct.
And when it's on, it's down to the right. Take it off, you have to flip it up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
As I was doing that, pushing towards me, I told him to stop twice. I let off a round. And round to the left.
So you shot off a round, and you said it was to the left, so it's just to the left of where he kind of was?
What I mean by left, I mean way left. So I didn't want to hit nobody.
Ashton claims he'd turned off the safety, aimed, and pulled the trigger on the day of the tragedy. For someone insisting he didn't mean to shoot his stepbrother, his actions tell a different story, one that leaves detectives deeply unsettled. It was evident from his own words that there was a deep-seated hatred for Aaron, making the motive all too clear for the detectives. Detectives are finally able to get closer to the motive, as Ashton's story seems to be all over the place, and soon the detectives are about to expose the cracks in his story, leaving him nowhere to run.
I was trying to avoid everything. I told him to leave me alone and stay away from me. That was the third warning, was the warning shot. And then he started walking away again. And he turns around and said something about James. He said,
okay.
I don't know if you know that is.
Yeah. Yep.
He said something about James pulled a gun on me. I wasn't scared. And he starts going on and on and on and on and on. He starts coming. I shouldn't say that. Starts cussing me, starts swearing at me, starts saying James pulled a knife on me and I wasn't scared. I'm gonna f you up and all this. He's just walking at me again, and he still got that bat in his hand. And as soon as he got up to the front of the truck, I pulled the trigger. As soon as he pulled the trigger, he just light me through the back now. And then he cupped his chest like this, and started backing up and, twisting and groaning and moaning and hit the ground, and I was thinking, I go run back into the truck to find my phone. I'm trying to find my phone, Keenan's yelling, call 911. I should not find my phone. Aaron hit the ground. I can hear him breathing. He gets Tina's shaking him. I'm telling Tina to leave him alone. He was fine, I'm trying. They can leave it to be okay. For the center council. I let one fast I could. She said, "Wait, I think it was going to be okay. I think it was going to be fine. Make sure he's still breathing." It's one thing shooting somebody. That's self-defense. That's another thing looking at that person after you did.
Suspects often claim they had no choice or were forced into pulling the trigger, but in Ashton's case, his own words give him away. His repeated claims of being beaten and tortured by Aaron reveal a motive rooted in vengeance. Still, detectives are waiting for something more concrete to confirm their suspicions.
So you said that he threw something at you, but you're not quite sure what it was?
Oh.
Did it hit the truck or did it hit you?
Right over my head. Right past. Went somewhere, I don't know.
And he said he still had the bat.
He still had the bat.
And he's saying things, he's talking about the pulling the 9 on him, he's gonna...
If I said something, he said just like this. James pulled the 9 on me, and I didn't cower down, I didn't flinch, nothing, but it's something like that, and he started saying he's gonna kill me, he's gonna bash my brain, and just kept going on and on about it. And the closer he got, the more I thought he was serious.
And he still had the bat in his hand?
He still had the bat in his hand.
As he's walking towards you, what's he doing with the bat? Is he doing anything with it?
He had it up over his shoulder like he was going to come at me and hit me with it. And he wasn't walking slow. And I actually thought he was going to come at me with it. Puke.
And as he's coming towards you, you said he went and got the gun. Where were you standing once he grabbed the gun?
The door was, so when I left the truck and I put the stuff on the hood, I shut the door.
Okay.
After he threw the stick at me, and he was walking away, I was grabbing the other stuff, because I've already had issues with him with that gun. There's already a file with police report about it, so I kind of take it wherever. It isn't mine, it's some stepdad's, it's one of the properties. The gun case and the bullets were found in the house. The gun was underneath the camper.
Okay. So once you grab the gun, where do you go?
I never left the side of the truck.
Okay. So are you like behind the driver's door?
Behind the driver's door. But it wasn't open. It was open, but it wasn't
all the way open.
No, it wasn't all the way. Yeah, it wasn't all the way open. It was like it was shut all the way. So I mean, he was coming towards the front of the truck, off to the right, up to the driver's side of the truck. And as he got about 7 feet away.
How far away was it when you fired the warning shot?
Well, actually, he's about 13 feet away. He was on the side, he was on the far right from the driver's side door of that truck. He was more towards the right of that big poplar that stands up. It's right on the horseshoe of the driveway. And I fired the warning shot on this side of that tree in the driveway. Because I don't want to hit anybody.
Even without much pressure, Ashton volunteers every detail of what happened and his role in it. This is a classic trait of a person who's guilty. They over-explain in hopes of appearing cooperative and innocent. The detective quietly picks up on this, letting Ashton talk himself deeper, creating the perfect opportunity to catch him in a lie.
And after you fired that warning shot, what did he do?
He just started coming at me more, saying something about old James. He's 9 and I ain't gonna let down. I'm gonna kill you.
And how far away do you think he was when you fired the shot?
7 or 8 feet.
How close to the front of the truck do you think he was?
About 6.5, 7 feet.
Okay. Did he drop the bat immediately?
He kind of tossed it.
Tossed it down forward or backwards?
Well, see, that's the thing. See, where I'm at and the way back to the ground, it's kind of funny. I think it hit the truck and then bounced off the truck and went back down.
Okay. Do you think he threw the bat at the truck?
I think he was trying to hit me with the bat. And it hit the truck instead and it bounced off the truck and went back down.
Okay. So did he throw the bat after you shot or just before you shot?
Just right after I shot.
Right after you shot. Okay.
And you know, like I say, I couldn't even see through the scope. I mean, it's dark. I couldn't see through the scope. I'm just trying to eyeball it, trying to hit him. I wasn't even trying to aim at him. I wasn't even aiming at him. I just kind of
What's your and Aaron's relationship? So you brothers, step brothers, or brothers? Step brothers? How long have you two had a relationship that you've like known each other truly?
He's always been in and out of prison and he's always gone and he's always doing this and he's always doing that. We never really had a relationship.
Okay.
We always had an equal understanding, I guess.
Okay.
How long have you guys, would you say, have been stepbrothers?
I never really considered my brother because he was always trying to hurt me.
Has he ever hurt you before?
Yeah.
What has he done to you before?
He used to hit me. He used to throw me down the stairs. He intimidated me. He grabbed me by the throat.
When did this stuff happen?
A while ago.
When you say a while, are we talking like 5 years?
A couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago?
I mean, I spent 2022, April 2022 to April 2023 in the facility. And then it was before that.
Ashton and Aaron were stepbrothers, but there was only constant tension and underlying fear. It was clear that they never shared a real bond and often had conflict related to the properties of their father. Ashton brought forth shocking revelations from years of torment, physical intimidation, and even being choked by Aaron. This wasn't just another sibling rivalry, but a history of abuse and unresolved anger. And the question remains the same. Was this a genuine story of abuse, or was Ashton crafting a narrative to justify his actions? Detectives press further, and it's only a matter of time before it all falls apart.
You said that when you showed up, Aaron kind of just jumped on you about this chainsaw. Had you confronted him before about this chainsaw?
I did.
When was that?
Right before we went to it's Ricky's sibling, or Ricky's family.
Okay.
Right before we went there, my sister Ava was there. Ava, Nathan, and James was there actually. And I went from about the saw and asked him, I said, hey, you got this? And he goes, no, I don't got it. I said, all right, no big deal. I said, I told you you can use it any time. I just want it back. And he goes, okay, whatever. And then Just, like I said, that's the worst that the comment got was, I said, I told you can use any time you want, just can you give it back to me, you know? And then I left.
And when you got back, did you ask him anything about the saw first, or he just started right in on it?
He just went to town on it. And right before I went to pull in the driveway, I was talking to the neighbor guy, Drew. I was talking to him about it. You know, I got people there. I mean, it was just bang, bang, boom, and
it sounds like when you confronted him, I'm assuming it was on James Way, right?
Yeah.
Were you guys like yelling then, or was because just by the way you mean it sounded like it was normal conversation?
It was a normal conversation. There was nothing out of the blue about it.
He didn't seem mad about it. You didn't do him. Did you give him any inclination that you were mad about it?
Well, I just said, yeah. I said, look. And then he had another chainsaw. We were talking about that. And I was trying to help him figure that thing out too. I mean, it wasn't like I went there all ballistic and went nuts about it. I mean, it's just a chainsaw.
Ashton paints Aaron as the irrational one, always out of control, leaving him at the mercy of his stepbrother's volatile behavior. It's a calculated attempt to position himself as the victim in the story, hoping that the detectives will see him as a helpless target, rather than someone who killed his brother out of spite.
What time do you think that you went over and had this conversation with him this morning? Was this morning or afternoon or what?
Just right before I left. Is this normal?
Probably.
It's terrible. Yeah, the truck pretty much the entire time.
Okay. Did she ever tell you to put the gun down or put the gun away?
Nobody did. I heard Tina yelling at Aaron, and Aaron yelling back at Tina.
What was Tina yelling at Aaron, do you know?
I don't know, they're always fighting.
Okay.
Do you know what Aaron came out to the house for?
I don't.
Because he's not living there, correct?
Correct. He shows up, he raids Dad's fridge, he put a hatchet in Dad's refrigerator, and he's knocked out windows, he's just violent. I tried telling the law about a lot of it, but most of the time Dad doesn't want it to happen. Dad doesn't want the law to show up. You know, I don't understand it. So then, when certain things came up, of course I called you guys.
So you fired, is it correct, 2 shots?
2 shots. Gave up 4 warnings. Verbal warnings.
What did you say when you warned him?
I said, first time, I said, stay away from me. Don't come near me and leave me alone. And then the second time, I said, stay away from me. I'll shoot you. And he said, you ain't got the ball. So I let off a warning shot. It was the 3rd warning. I said, told you to stay away from me. And then he turned around and went right back to me. And then they bickered back and forth, maybe 30 seconds. And they start, and as I'm getting my stuff ready to go back up in the house, he starts coming at me again.
When he went back to Tina, did he have the baseball bat then?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Did he pick that up before or after the warning shot?
Before.
Before the warning shot?
Yep.
Okay. And he kept it with him the whole time?
The whole time.
Okay. Do you know where he got the baseball bat from?
Somehow.
After you fired the 2nd round, did you eject that casing, or is that casing still inside the gun?
The casing is still inside the gun.
Okay. And did you put the gun back inside the truck?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And once I put the gun back inside the truck, me and Georgia were trying to find my phone. The second after that, I put that gun down. I was trying to find that phone. I don't think they should know this, but see, where's it? That's all the money we got between the two of us. Can someone get that to him?
Where is it at? Is it in the truck or is it
upstairs? I think.
Oh, upstairs. Well,
or should I?
She was going to your mom's.
My mom's?
Yeah. What you could do is, either we can try and figure out a way to get it to her, or she could come here and get it.
As soon as the conversation shifts to his family, something in Ashton changes. He stumbles over basic facts, his thoughts scattered, and the weight of guilt or buried truth creeping within him. Yet the detectives don't press too hard, but they know they've touched a nerve he's been trying to protect for so long.
Are you on probation right now?
I'm supervision.
Okay.
There goes that.
Ashton, you have a cell phone, okay? And we do have that. Right? Do you have a passcode for your cell phone?
I do.
Would you be willing to give that to us? If you have the passcode, because then we can get it there and we get it back right away and they'll try and break into it. So.
I don't think, actually, last time I was in here, I can get into it, I don't think. Anyway. But they never asked me either. They never asked me for my code.
Right. This just makes it go a lot faster and we can get it back for you. So.
I will give, I think I gave my last one out.
Do you have any questions for us? Should I take mine? Mine's upstairs. We'll get them one. We'll send the card up for you.
What's my situation gonna be?
Well, this is still an ongoing investigation right now, so.
It's murder.
Well, we have to treat every death as a homicide until we can prove it's not, okay? We still have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of people to talk to.
We got a long ways to go, basically.
I can tell you phone calls that I made today to my sister.
Who else did you call?
The lady that I went to the house to look up Childs.
Okay.
That lady too. She called me first thing in the morning, actually.
And you have her phone, her name in there too as well? Her name, no, but a what number?
It's at 1583, I believe.
Any others?
I think I actually bought a call today.
Okay.
After the incident happened, when you called in, when did you call anybody else afterwards?
Oh, I'm on the dispatch the whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, we appreciate you sitting down here.
Thank you for talking to us.
I ain't trying to hide.
If we, is it alright if we have any other questions, we get a hold of you and come back and talk again?
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I just. Melissa's gonna be upset. Logan.
Oh.
She's gonna be upset.
Alright.
We're gonna get you back upstairs.
Get you back upstairs and we got a lot of work to do yet, so.
Okay.
Ashton struggles to explain himself, his words wavering between justification and denial. But no matter how hard he tries, the facts speak for themselves. His conflicting statements, the forensic analysis, and the sequence of events all painted a picture of premeditation and violence. In the end, it was clear he was the main culprit, and now the case is heading to trial. After nearly a year of investigation and courtroom battles, justice was finally served on August 26, 2024. Ashton Heyer was charged with reckless homicide and held on a $50,000 cash bond. The judge sentenced him to consecutive prison terms, sealing his future behind bars. Initially charged with multiple homicide offenses, Ashton faced the possibility of more than 80 years in prison. However, in June 2024, he accepted a plea deal. Ashton was convicted on 2 charges: homicide by negligent use of a weapon and being a felon in possession of a firearm. As part of the agreement, the other charges were dismissed.
You charge me for what? But my family depend on me. I got another kid on the way. You gonna waste my time, bruh? My family need me, bruh.
This about-to-be a father is Javier Bonitez, who himself looks like a child, is controlling the way this interrogation goes. He's sitting in the interrogation room with confidence to outsmart the detectives. Despite his role in the deadly shooting that left Brian Alexander Guevara dead, he used his family as a shield to get away. Now, as Javier sat in the interrogation room, his arrogant nature painfully surfaced.
Did I pull any trigger? Did I kill anybody? Did I drive him to the hospital? I'm the one who drove him to the hospital. How am I getting charged? I drove him to the hospital.
Javier didn't realize it yet, but slamming the table to make his point wasn't going to save him. Still, he held tightly to the one last defense he believed could get him out of this.
I see shots being fired out of the back seat
why
of
would
your
we do
car.
that? So you saying we did all this on purpose? No, that could be impossible. Impossible.
I'm just telling you what the video shows.
It's not, and I'm telling you what it is. And I'm telling you right now what it is. If it was like that, why did we even drive the person we wanted to kill to the hospital?
CCTV footage captured Javier circling around the hospital before going inside. However, he would try to use this as an escape route when Brian was clinging to life.
My family's gonna suffer because of you. Because of you. My son is gonna suffer because of you. Because you lied. Because you lied and you want to say I'm wrong for something I didn't even do.
You a liar.
A murder to who? Who did I kill? Who did I kill? No one.
When every piece of evidence comes to surface, will Javier's arrogance be enough to get away? It all started on the evening of January 16, 2022, when 5 Hispanic men, Benjamin Correas, Javier Bonitez, Oliver Campos, Brian Alexander Guevara, and an unidentified male gathered in Benitez's white Chevy Impala to hang out in the Lantana Cascades Mobile Home Park in Florida, a dense residential area known for frequent disturbances. One of the CCTVs captures the group later confronting another group with machetes, followed by 5 gunshot flashes. Immediately after, the 5 males then fled in their white car. Moments later, 2 of the friends, Javier and the unidentified male, rushed Brian to the JFK Medical Center on S. Congress Avenue as he clings to life with a gunshot wound to his lower back. Detectives had to find out why they went past before taking him to the hospital, and as they finally dropped Brian, they suddenly just drove off and left. However, Javier's DNA was found on the car. Since he was behind the wheel during the shooting and lied in the previous interrogation, they brought him in for the second time. He left with no believable defense. This time, his intricate web of calculated lies would begin to shatter, leaving him with no believable defense to craft. Instead, he is about to lose control.
Accessory after the fact, second-degree murder in violation of probation.
But you know I'm innocent. That's the thing I want to tell you. Like, you know I'm innocent, and you know I have a son.
Listen,
I'm not trying to hear nothing because I didn't do nothing at all. I don't care what you say. I did not kill nobody. I didn't do nothing to nobody, bro. I got a son, and you know this.
Do you want to talk to me and tell the truth or not?
I don't care. I'm telling you, I don't want to talk to you. I want to take me to jail, bro. You did your job. You already just charged me for what? You charged me for what? But my family depend on me.
Eat your food.
I got another kid on the way. You gonna waste my time, bro? My family need me, bro. And you gonna do it like I'm the one to blame, bro. I told you I tried to help you, bro. This is why I didn't want to talk to you, because look what you doing, bro. You flipping it on me. How did I lie? I helped you. I showed you I did not pull no trigger. I drove him to the hospital after the fact. I did not have no plans on doing none of this.
Your lawyer explained to you how everything works.
No, bro, I don't care, because it's like, bro, you wasting my time. I got a 6-month-old son. You don't care, obviously, bro. Look at you,
it's
bro.
It's amazing. This kid died and y'all are responsible and you blaming me.
Who? I don't know where you like, bro. I told you my truth. I told everybody around my circle to tell the truth, and we did.
All y'all lied.
Well, I'm the one who told the truth, and you notice I helped you put this story together, bro. And you over here trying to take my life and with my life. Bro, I got a son, a second one on the way, and you think it's okay, bro?
All you guys did was lie.
Who? How did I lie? I told you what happened. How?
First of all, these are not even my charges. Okay, I didn't write this up. Okay, this is not even my case. I'm assisting on the case. So you blaming me. This is not even my case.
No, bro, because you know I'm innocent, and you know I had nothing to do with this. So then how am I wrong? Did I pull any trigger? Did I kill anybody? Did I drive him to the hospital? I'm the one who drove him to the hospital. How am I the one to blame? How am I getting charged? I drove him to the hospital. Bro, what the I got a son, bro. I'm not in this place. Y'all pick me up from work. Y'all see I'm trying to move. I'm trying to separate myself. I'm over here getting my life together, bro. But y'all want to fuck with me, bro. Like I did something, bro. I didn't do anything other than any other case. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Y'all have all the information y'all need, but y'all still want to fuck with me, bro.
You said you want to talk to me. Finish your food so they can take you where you gotta go.
I'm done, bro. I have this shit, bro. I'm done. Take me to jail, bro.
Hey, bro, get ready to take him to jail.
Come on, let's go.
He's blaming us. Sit down.
Let's go. I ain't tripping off nothing, bro.
We understand. I'm used to this. It's never y'all fault. It's always somebody else.
And you have all the evidence, you dumb. You know what happened, bro. I told you exactly what happened.
I never disrespected you, and you don't disrespect.
No, you did disrespect me because you know I have a son, and you know I'm innocent, and you know I ain't had nothing to do with this, bro. And you still gonna throw some shit on me, bro.
I ain't throw nothing on you.
Yes, you did. You did, bro.
Stop moving.
I'm sorry, bro. It's just I'm innocent, bro. I really am, bro. Y'all know this, bro. But y'all wanna with my life. Now I'm finna sit up here and try to fight this case that I know I'm innocent and doing dead time when my family need me, bro.
Right.
And you think, nah, don't talk about. I don't want to hear shit from you, bro, because you're the reason why I'm in this place, bro. I'm trying to talk to you and help you. I'm trying to talk to you and help you, and you gonna throw me back in here. I knew you was gonna flip it on me since I met you, bro. I knew you was gonna flip it on me. That's why we ain't never wanted to talk to no police, because y'all like to lie on people. Y'all flip it on people for what?
How did I flip it?
What did I do? What did I do? Please tell me, what did I do?
You can transport him.
The moment the detective attempts to transport him to jail, he completely loses control, believing that the officers flipped on him. The way Javier speaks, it's apparent that reality deeply hits him. He was under the illusion that the detectives had believed every word he spoke, but little did he know what they were preparing for.
Please tell me.
We flipped it on him.
What did I do then?
This ain't even my case, but I flipped it on him. Not even my case. I didn't even write the affidavit, but I flipped it on him. When all they did was lie. All of them.
Who?
Just lie. All three. You, Benji, and Oliver all getting arrested.
How did we lie?
It's on video.
It's all exactly. You have it. I showed you. I'm the one who put this all together for you.
No, you didn't. We knew everything.
Bro, stop lying. I was here. You told me this yourself. You told me this yourself. Why are you lying, bro? I got a family, bro. You lied about
why y'all went over there. You lied about
Bro,
everything.
no, I didn't. I don't care what, bro. I'm telling you, and what I said, you know it matched the story, bro. You know everything happened right in place, exactly how I said it.
Well, from what I understand, the guy whose case this is, my name is not even on the arrest report. He wrote it up. Everything that you said, he presented it to the prosecutor and presented it to the judge.
No, because you had something to do with this. This is not a one-man team. This is not a one-man team.
It's video recording.
You had to say so over this, and you knew you should have told him, like, but this kid is innocent. This kid we tried to save his life. Did you see me pull a gun out on anybody?
Did you see me? You drove it to drop Benji off.
No, I did not.
You dropped Benji off before you even went to the hospital.
Okay, would you want to shoot her in your car? Would you want to kill her in your car? Would you want anybody? Would you want to kill her in your car? Hear yourself. Just hear yourself.
Do you realize what you just said? That's accessory after the fact.
That's not. If I try to get away from the problem, how did I do anything? I'm trying to avoid everything.
You drove him away. You got him out of the car and you lied.
No, I did not. I tried to exclude myself from every single thing, and I tried everything, and I told you the truth, and you still go sit up here and make it seem like it's my fault. Bro, I told you, you stop playing, bro. You like the lie, bro. I'm not even gonna rap with you, bro. Look what you done put me already for. What did I do? What did I do?
You have never been responsible for anything in your life.
Well, you sound dumb as bro. Bro, do you hear yourself?
Everything you do.
When did I ever run? When did you see me run? When did I ever do nothing?
I wasn't driving the car.
I came to you and told you, bro. I told you what happened. You did not. Without me, you wouldn't have known. And that's on my son.
What wouldn't I have known?
What happened? How did it happen?
It's on video.
But exactly. And why did you guys still come to me then? Why didn't you just arrest me if it was on video? Because you didn't know what happened.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Because you didn't know.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Because you're green, bro. No, and that's like I got a kid, but it's like I got a son. And you know I'm innocent. Did you see me pull any trigger? No. Yes, I left because I didn't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nobody around me.
You drove Benji away for the scene.
So I'm supposed to just, let's go have a beer. Let's go. You just did something. No, bro, I'm going to get away from you. I don't want nothing to do with this.
You're supposed to tell. Well, it's Benji's fault. Why aren't you blaming him?
So then why are you, exactly.
Why are you blaming him?
Exactly. If it's Benji's fault, why are you blaming me?
Because he got y'all in this. Not me. Why are you blaming me?
Yourself, bro. If it's his fault, why are you guys blaming me? I got a son with a second one on the way, bro.
It almost feels like a teenage rant the way he blames the cop. But interestingly, the cop doesn't make him realize that he is in the interrogation room where he can't be throwing any tantrums. He doesn't stop on blames, but takes it further by being arrogant, that if he hadn't been there, the detectives wouldn't have known anything. Javier felt deceived the moment the detectives revealed charges against him. Panicked, he argues his fault. Little does he recognize that his role is clear in the crime. He might have saved Brian's life if he had chosen to bring him to the hospital a little earlier. The moment Javier finally realizes, no matter what he said, no matter what he denied, the evidence has sealed his fate.
It's Benji's fault, not my fault.
You see, now you talking to him. Why you talking? If you know whose fault it is, then why you gonna waste my time and my family's time, bro?
Accessory after the fact.
I didn't do nothing. Accessory to what? What did you see me do?
Assisting Benji after he killed Brian.
I didn't assist him. I took him out of my car. Get out. Would you want anybody like that in your car? So I'm supposed to drive everywhere even after the fact that happened?
And then you lied and said your friend Alan Dumas did it and all this other stuff.
I promise you, and he can ask him yourself. We were just trying to buy time, and you know yourself. I went to Chobe myself. I went to Okeechobee myself. I tried to convince him to tell him to turn himself in. And you know this, bruh.
It's up to Benji.
You know this. That was up to Benji. It was up to you.
That ain't up to me. This ain't my case. I said it's the police fault, right? It's always our fault. I wasn't
No, because it's like, bro, y'all, I obviously you got to do your job, but there's certain ways to do it, and you know I didn't have nothing to do with it.
This case was presented to a judge. No. I didn't just arrest you. I said, this is what Javier said. Everything that you said is
and you should have told them this kid had nothing to do with this. Y'all shouldn't even waste y'all time arresting him. I have a family.
Everything.
This is my first time. This is the first day on a job that I just got. Look how y'all embarrassed me, bro.
That's why we recorded.
Now I'm gonna do dead time for what? My son depending on me. My mama depending on me. My little brother depending on me.
What about Brian's family?
Exactly, and I said my condolences to his family. Am I the reason he's dead?
That's good enough, right?
Am I the reason he's dead, though?
All y'all are responsible.
I'm responsible.
All five of y'all.
How am I responsible?
In that car. All y'all responsible.
You see, bro, you don't want to say the truth, bro. You know the truth. You know I'm not responsible for none of this, bro.
Yes, you are.
If anything, I tried to help him.
How?
Bro, why do you keep playing dumb? You know what I did.
By the hospital.
Did I? What?
Your concern was to get Benji. To make sure Benji.
My concern was to get everything away from me. I didn't, and like, bro, do you understand?
That's called accessory.
No, it's not. If someone kills somebody in your car, what are you gonna do?
That's called accessory.
What are you gonna do? Drive him to the gun? Like, you're gonna drive him to the, like, no. I'm gonna get you out my car and let me help this person with his life.
And then you're gonna lie about it and cover it up.
Because look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Look where I'm at for talking to you. Thanks a lot.
You're not here for talking to me.
Yes, I am.
How you here for talking to me?
Because, bro, it's like I had nothing to do with this, bro. And the person who was responsible was gonna take responsibility.
When?
Bro, y'all just sitting up here just want to make stuff up. Bro, you know I'm innocent. Me and Oliver, you know we drove him to the hospital. Oliver stayed in the hospital with him.
But we got this kid going to school. We trying to focus on school. I'm focusing on my life. I got work to do.
So now you're trying to focus that Brian's dead and you guys.
No, what? Ask yourself, bro. Ask my PO. I've been doing this. I've been going to work.
Oh, so now Brian's dead and it's okay.
Do you hear yourself, bro? You just want to make me like the bad guy so bad. What did I do to you?
I'm not trying to do anything.
I did nothing to you.
This my job, bro.
I did nothing to you. You know I'm innocent.
Why would I have something?
You know my family depending on me. You seen my house.
This is not personal.
You seen that, bro? Like that's green, bro.
How's it green? I don't have anything.
Bro, you know, bro. You know I'm innocent. I didn't have nothing to do with this. Nothing at all. I didn't repeat. Bro, I told you, because look where I'm at now. This is why nobody wants to talk to no police. Because some way y'all just want to end the case and flip it on somebody and just say somebody's the suspect. That's all y'all want to do.
It's amazing that I've been doing this a long time and you're the first person that ever told me that.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it is.
Javier is playing the manipulative game to the max. He wants to make it personal with the cop to get away with the situation. He further presents insensitive logic about the victim's family. No matter how hard the detective tries to lead him into confession, Javier stays firm with his story. Just like most wannabe gangsters do in such situations, he brings up his family, learning that his jail time could indeed be too harsh if proven guilty. But when it comes to the victim's family, only the condolences are just enough. The detectives are about to see his anger get even harsher.
Bro, it's like, bro, you know I'm innocent. That's what it's like. It just gets me so mad because it's like I'm innocent.
What do I have to gain?
Exactly. What do you like? What are you getting from me? Are you happy? You happy that I'm locked up? You happy that my family is not gonna like proceed without me, bro?
You're innocent in your mind.
No, how am I wrong? How am I wrong? I told him to get out my car. Get out my car.
You lied about why y'all were in the trailer park looking for
bet money. I bet on my life, on my son's life. Ask my mom. Ask my girlfriend. You know. Why would I lie about something like that?
Video of somebody hitting your car with something.
What? Ask them. Why are you asking the wrong person?
It's not on video.
I have control. It's not. Oh my God, bro.
You don't see nobody throwing anything at your car.
Damn. Like you don't. I'm supposed to just weave something out of nowhere.
You don't see.
Think about it. It's on camera. Y'all know I'm innocent, bruh.
The judge don't believe you.
Cause of you and how y'all painted it. Y'all know how
it.
No, it's not. It's recorded exactly. And if it would have just left it out recorded, it would have been a whole different story.
Recordings.
I'm the one who put the pieces together, and you know this. I don't know why you lying.
What pieces?
Bro, why are you lying?
It's on video. We know everybody is in the car. We have the car. We have your phone records. We have everything. Bro, so what did you tell us?
You know exactly what I told you, that we had nothing to do with this. You know I didn't have no gun. I wasn't aware of no gun. How is it my fault? How am I arrested? If someone kills somebody in your car, bro, what is the first thing you're gonna do? Listen. If someone kills someone in your car, what is the first thing you're gonna do? Tell them to get out, right?
They're not getting back in my car.
Exactly. They're not getting in this car no more.
My body's bleeding out. I go to the hospital first.
But it's like, no. If you think I'm gonna drive to the hospital with a killer and no, get out. I don't want to do nothing with nobody. I just want to help what I can.
That's called accessory, Javier.
No, that's not. How? Please explain to me how. How is that accessory?
Aiding and abetting somebody who facilitated a crime. That's all accessory.
But what else am I supposed to do?
Tell them not to get back in your car, right?
I did. It's on camera. Look, he got out and hesitated to go back in. It's on camera.
See, and that's the whole point. This is not even my case.
Now it's not your case.
I told you from the beginning.
You're the one who interrogated me, bro.
I interviewed you.
Now it's not your case.
I don't interrogate.
Yes, you do, bro. Look what you did. You done flipped it on me. Now I'm the fool, bro.
You're the one that
for trying to help my friend's life. Now I'm the fool, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like, I didn't do none of this shit. Bro, my family depended on me, bro.
This is so typical right here with society. It's somebody else's fault.
You looking at him. Why don't you explain to me and help me understand? Why are you explaining to him? No, because it's nothing to understand. You know you're wrong. You know I'm innocent. You know if someone was in your car and killed somebody, you would tell them not to come in or to get out or to kick them out. You would do this, right?
I don't hang out with people that kill people.
Me neither. Like, this happened, like, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And it matches it.
And then you guys get out and beat up some guys. And then get back
No,
in the
we
car,
come out, I get out.
and
I
then
didn't.
one of the guy in the car shoot at the guys and shoot the friend.
What?
That's what happened.
No, you wanna make up a story
That's
just
what-
so you
that's
could
what-
go
that's
to
what the-
sleep and just
that's
say,
what the
okay, I
video
solved the
shows.
case. I know, bro.
That's
You're
what the video
lying.
Javier's final breakdown is about to be witnessed by the detectives as he realizes he won't see his family again. But will his false allegations and whinings stop?
You're lying, bro. You know I did not do none of that.
The video shows you guys beating the guy up.
So
video.
nobody came to us first.
They live there. You guys don't live out there.
Bro, what? So it's just okay for people to throw from their house?
There's no proof on the video of somebody.
There's
throwing
no
anything at your
proof,
car.
bro. You seen it.
There's nothing on video that shows them throwing something.
Bro, you
at your
can see
car.
my car weave it. Now I'm gonna go in jail and do dead time for what? I don't care. Listen, you understand. You know I'm innocent. You know I had no partake in the killing nobody at all. I didn't kill nobody at all. And you know this.
I wish I had the affidavit so you can read it.
Oh, bro, that's green, bro. Because you know you did your job. Look where I'm at. I don't want to see nothing from you no more. Look where I'm at because of you.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Look where my family's going to be at because of you.
Because of me?
Yes, because of you. My family depends on me.
Being a grown ass man means you take responsibility.
I took responsibility. I took responsibility, and you know I did.
Somebody else.
I took responsibility, and you know I did.
It's easy to blame somebody else.
I took responsibility, and you know I did.
Job 20.
I took. You see, you don't want to listen because you know you're wrong.
Nobody blame
you're wrong. My family's gonna suffer because of you.
Because of you.
My son is gonna suffer because of you. Because you lied. Because you lied and you want to say I'm wrong for something I didn't even do.
Javier, you're a liar.
A murder to who? Who did I kill?
You're a liar.
Who did I kill? Who did I kill? Who did I kill? No one. You know I didn't kill no one.
If you want to rationalize and reason it like that, that's okay. But that's not how the law works.
No, bro. Because it's like, bro, you know what happened. I'm not trying to rationalize nothing. I'm telling you my truth.
You are.
And
You're
it's like,
I didn't pull the trigger.
You coerced me, bro. And that's the truth.
How did I coerce you? Now it's coercion.
Cause you manipulated me. Now look where I'm at. This looks coerced to me. Look where I'm at. Look where I'm at.
How did I manipulate
Look where I'm at. That's all I gotta say. Look where I'm at. Look where I'm at.
You're there because of the decision that you made.
What decision did I make?
To go over there and do what you guys did.
Oh, I did not.
If you'd have stayed home.
You want to believe everything nobody. Bro, it's on camera.
Exactly, and that's the problem. Everything.
It's not the problem. That's the solution. You just don't want to do your job. You just want to. All you want to do is just say, "I don't want to do this. No case no more. He's wrong. He's wrong, and he's wrong." That's all you're doing.
What do I have
That's
to,
all you're
what
doing.
do I have to gain by
and you
going to jail?
You gonna take my life, all of his life. Like what?
What do I have to?
For
what do I have to gain by you going to jail?
Cause you not doing nothing. You finna sit out
What
here
do I have
scotch
to gain
free.
by you going to jail?
You finna be out here scotch free, not living life.
What do I have to gain?
Exactly, bro.
What do I have to gain? You go to jail. How does that benefit?
You gonna have to gain another day of not trying to solve this case. That's what it is.
It's not my case.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I see it now, bro.
What is that? What is that? How does it benefit me? How does my life
now my life gonna go to
by you going to jail?
Because of
my
you.
life
I tried to help you, and you know I did.
In my case, you're not helping me.
You see? Now I'm not. Oh, now I'm not trying to. Now, like, come on, bro. You just, bro. I swear, bro.
I'm sorry.
But what comes around goes around. And that's on my life, on God, on everything I love.
I'm sorry.
What comes around goes around. And you throwing people's life away like they did it, you gonna get yours in return.
Nah.
God don't like ugly.
Nah.
That's one thing about it.
Nah. Follow the letter of the law with everything we do.
Nah.
Have nothing to gain. Yo!
What comes around goes around.
I gotta get out of here.
Alright. I got him.
Excuse me? Hey, in my book bag, I had something to drink because I was on break. I didn't even drink.
I get that. Just give me 1 minute, okay?
It's like a Coke.
Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll get you something. Alright?
It's in my book bag, please.
Alright, give me a minute.
CCTV footage is sufficient to seal the fate of all the suspects involved, but the detectives went an extra mile, gathering DNA and the weapon used in the shooting. Javier Bonitez was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison and was charged with second-degree murder. Benjamin Correas, the shooter, was sentenced to 15 years concurrent terms. Oliver Campos, passenger, received 4 years probation. All suspects pleaded guilty.